following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I am the incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
You hear them pads going click, 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 click. You hear them clicks going tap, 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 tap.
704 beats by Alex J.
Yeah. First and 10. We in the trenches. You like the water cooler. You be on the benches. Think your team better, but they lack skill. First snap, I leave your backs in the backfield. Your quarterback scared, I see it in his eyes. Sent the receiver in motion, that's just a disguise. My linebackers, they stepping up. Clog a hole, no letting up. Taking on them big blocks. On fourth down, we get big stops. My secondary is balling out. Your offense keeps stalling out. How many yards? Like none at all. Call the special teams, don't punt the ball and it's gone. And you never see me fair catch. I get a block and then I'm gone like a Learjet. My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, we just came to win. Win, we just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house. I'm in a huddle talking to the Hawks. We gonna run it down their throat soon as we get the ball. Come out and fire off the ball. We going on one. My skill position so proficient. Break for long runs. Come out running that option. That mean I got the option to keep that or pitch that. Defense they gotta fix that. Four receivers we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads I got some. My tight end so awesome. Touchdowns I toss some. We score 6, scoreboard that score 6. Respect the ball, we protect the ball. We don't fumble, no throw picks. I feed my linemen pancakes. For all they blocks are pancakes. Push you around like all night. End of the game, get your handshakes, huh? My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Red Zone Radio channel. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Zach Mayhew and Chip Carter tonight. We've got live coverage across the area of football here. We got 5 broadcasts for us. We'll check in on the Kings Mountain Ashbrook video stream, and then we've got highlights also of that one and Bessemer and Highland. Let Chuck go. Chip go over
I
some of the
answered
games.
either one.
You've probably been called that for it.
I've been called much worse, actually, especially on the interstates.
I'll let Chip go over the games real quick as I work on some technical stuff. But here we go. We're ready for the Red Zone channel. We're going to send it out to you go on.
Thank you. There you go.
Send it out to the to Brent. And we're going to start linking them first here in a few minutes. But we're going to start. Let Chip go over some of the games for you folks here at home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and welcome to our Red Zone coverage here, along with Zach Mayhew. Kevin's showing us exactly how technologically savvy he is, and while he's doing that, we'll run down the list of games we've got this evening. These games are our top left-hand corner. Actually, you can see Zach and I in little tiny. Zach, give everybody a wave there. Everybody, you see our camera views there. We've got the games in the top left, so right up above these. Yeah, right where I'm pointing to Ashbrook. These games we've got. They'll be broadcast on radio, internet. We'll have video. Should have highlights of most of those. So be sure to tune in to those if you're interested. Pick your game of choice or swing around. You can stay tuned in with us here at the Red Zone. as these games get underway, we will try to keep the action rolling and without having to worry about any commercials. But the games that we have this evening, Shelby at Lincolnton. It's East Gaston traveling to Rudisville Stadium for Cherryville's homecoming. It's Crest at Hunter Huss. Stuart Kramer at West Lincoln. Chase heads over to East Rutherford for inter-county rivalry. It's Kings Mountain at Ashbrook this evening. Polk County at Madison. Mountain Heritage heads up to Avery County. It's Hendersonville heading over to Swannanoa to take on Charles D. Owen. Alexandria Central takes on McDowell. Watauga hosts South Caldwell. Freedom heads over to St. Stephen's. It's Highland Tech taking on Bessemer City at Bessemer City. Mountain Island hosts Union County. South Point's at North Gaston. Fred T. Ford travels to East Lincoln. Bandy's at North Lincoln. Lincoln Charters at the Community School of Davidson. North Iredale at Mooresville. Statesville heads over to Davie County. The Lake Norman Wildcats head to South Iredale. T.C. Robertson hosts North Buncombe. A.C. Reynolds host Asheville, and my big rivalry of my childhood, the Clyde Irwin Warriors in the Battle of Patton Avenue host the Inca Jets in a West Buncombe County showdown. R.S. Central heads over to East Burke to take on Chris Cogdell's Cavaliers. It's Thomas Jefferson at North Rowan. West Caldwell at Patton. High Brighton heads over to Drawn. It's Hickory at West Iredale. Newton Conover hosts Bunker Hill. Lane Tree Prep at Corvian Community. Christ the King at Lake Norman Charter. Bonnie Cone heads to Albemarle. It's North Stanley at South Stanley. Allegheny at East Wilkes. And Elkin heads to North Wilkes.
All right, folks, we're going to send it out to homecoming at Cherryville to start the game. East Gaston and the Ironmen.
Brought down after about a 4-yard gain there.
Ball down to the 30-yard line, the positive 30-yard line for East Gaston. It's 29. They spotted it at the 29.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5-yard gain, so the 2nd and 5 for East Gaston. 8:21 left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shotgun formation for East Gaston. Fakes the handoff. Well, no, he does hand it off to number 4, Maury Chambers, but he's brought down. I don't think he gained anything that time.
No, good job again by Shoemake in there. Proctor, I think, got in a little bit, and as well as 75.
All right, we got 3rd and 7 coming up. I formation looks like for the Warriors once again. 1-2 receivers spread out to the left. Takes the handoff up the middle. He runs, and he's gonna be close.
He's a scat back, and that was an excellent run there.
It's going to bring up 4th and 1 for the Warriors.
That was Chambers.
Chambers once again. He's real shifty so far. And a quarterback sneak it once again. Let's see where they're going to spot this ball. And they give them another Medical Center Pharmacy first down for the Warriors. Quarterback sneak once again.
Actually, I think that was play before that was Chris Levy, number 5. I got 4 and 5 in there at the same time now. 5's going to line up like on the tight end, and number 4 is beside the quarterback in the backfield. And there he goes.
Takes the handoff. Big stop right there.
That's Kerrigan with the stop, middle linebacker.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. This clock's ticking with them running the ball all the way down the field. We're already at 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Yeah, this has been a long drive for East Gaston.
I formation, hands off, bumps into each other in the backfield, the quarterback and the running back, and he's brought down. It's going to be a short loss for East Gaston that time.
Yeah, and Dalton with the tackle, Tay Dalton. Good job coming up from his free safety spot. He saw it. They ran into each other, the backfield.
That's also going to be a block in the back for East Gaston.
Yeah, they got caught hitting in the back, and it's going to cost them, so it's going to be second. It's going to be
Second and 22.
Yeah, second and 22.
We'll take it. Yes, sir. We'll definitely take it.
Ball's now on the right hash. See how they line up and see what they do with this.
Formation once again. The Ironman jumped.
Sure did. They had number 4 in a slot position and have number 5 in the I position behind the quarterback. So they're interchanging those two guys, 4 and 5. And that is Maury Chambers and Chris Levy that are exchanging positions as well as some assignments, it appears, for East Gaston.
Ironman still good. Second and 17, 5:45 left on No Malarkey Mr. Sparks scoreboard. Hands off. Looks like it's going to be a fake. He reverses field, number 5, and he's got a lot of space. He is going to be brought down
by Proctor.
Good job by Proctor there, running that down because that could have went for a touchdown there.
Yeah, Elijah doing a good job of getting into his legs, getting him down, and it's now 3rd and 9 for East Gaston. Ball's placed on the 24-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Going in for East Gaston.
East Gaston lines up. 2 wide receivers spread out to the right. I formation. Takes the snap, hands off to number 5. He cuts back up the middle. He's going to be brought down close to the first down. Let's see where they're going to spot this ball at.
Look like Kerrigan again on the tackle, but it's going to be 4th down. And you're right, Juwan. That's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, this will be their 3rd 4th and 1 on this drive.
And the ball's placed on the 16-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if the Ironman can do something, get the stop this time. They take the snap, and we may have held him that time. Let's see what we got.
Depends on where he.
There was a stalemate there. Once he got through, we had a couple Ironmen get through there.
I'm thinking they're already saying first down.
Yep,
I thought
they gave it to him.
Man, you just don't see officials. Crews don't measure anything anymore.
Not like they used to.
Golly, they used to. Man,
that's another medical center first down for East Gaston, giving them 4 on the drive, 3 of them of which have been 4th and 1s. And as they line back up, takes the snap, sweep right. He cuts it to the right. He's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line.
Proctor again on the tackle. Elijah doing a good job coming up from his corner position there, making a good tackle. But East Gaston is getting way too many yards each snap. Defense is, if they're back against the wall now, now there's a penalty on Cherville.
Yeah. And the sportsmanlike conduct, that's going to be a
Can't tell you that the clock keeper was able to get the clock.
Their 2nd of the night already.
So I guess it's 1st and goal from the 5. Yeah, that's what it is. 1st and goal from the 5.
Yes, sir.
For East Gaston. So this is big for the Cherville defense right here. If they can make a statement here and hold these guys.
East Gaston in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, is fumbled, and was fumbled forward, and East Gaston quarterback grabs it and runs in for a touchdown.
Wow.
That is the John Brown Allstate of Cherville touchdown there for East Gaston, their 1st of the night.
Yeah, I tell you what, the fumbling the ball, East Gaston fumbled twice on this drive, but they got it back each time.
R.J. Lynch. Brett, this is what we talked about in pregame. These brothers are athletes. And Lynch, R.J. Lynch, our player to watch, gets it outside on the tackles. He makes a move, shifty, and continues to break more tackles downfield and get a touchdown to get Lincoln on the board.
That's a 42-yard touchdown run. And how about that? Doing a run on 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
And he only breaks it for a 42-yard touchdown.
You got to get the ball to the playmakers. I mean, he only had the ball once before that. So you got to continue to get him in movement. And you gotta give your playmakers the ball. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about that.
Trejo hits the Hojo Power Sports point after. Lincoln leads 7-6. 5:41 to go. First quarter.
The service specials in the service department at Marburg. And acclimation prices start at $25.
Close to 5 coming up.
Paul, a couple of big games in the Big South we didn't even talk about in our pregame, but we were going to talk about in this first quarter. Of course, Keys Mountain, Ashbrook, a big one tonight at Ashbrook and South Point, already up 6-0 over North Gaston. That's the 2 other games in the Big South tonight.
Yeah, we'll be definitely keeping our eyes on that one as much as possible tonight. We've got my son, Jaden, J-Man Foster here that always provides us with updates on the scores. He is on duty tonight as well. So back to work will go Presley and this offense for Hunter Huss. They're in their all dark blue uniforms tonight with the light blue numerals. Up the middle running a big one here. A first down and more to at least the 33-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay and a good blocking by that Huss offensive line to get the first down. Got 8 and a nice job up to the Hunter Huss 34-yard line and a big first down on 3rd short, and they really opened up a hole that time.
Their first down of the game, a Mipa Bolito first down. Don't forget your favorite Mipa Bolito favors, no huddle required. You can order online at mepubs.com.
Another big game going on, Paul, over in Lincoln tonight. One of the biggest games in Lincoln in quite a few years. Lincoln up 7-6 over Shelby. Huge conference matchup, could be for the conference title there tonight.
In the spread, man in motion as well, coming from far side to near side. They're going to go to the run again, and Crest is going to eat it up.
What a play. Yeah, what a play by Nehemiah Raekwon Parker, the 6'2", 200-pound senior defensive end, and it's going to be a 3-yard loss. And, boy, did Parker really get in there that time, Paul, to make the tackle.
Yeah, the little running back is Anthony Tate. They've used him several times on this series. He wears number 1. He is a senior for the Huskies of Hunter Huss. This game is in Gastonia tonight, the first time Crest has been on the road in a number of weeks. Crest with a 7-0 lead with 7:44 clock running to go in our first quarter here on KTC Broadcasting. 2nd and long, nobody in the backfield except the QB. Presley looking. He's going to let a short pass fly, incomplete at the 40.
Yeah, had a receiver there, but
intended for number 6.
And guess who? Parker again knocks it away, and good job as he's in that secondary. So it's 3rd and 13. This is what you want if you're the Crest defense. But you got to watch Hunter Huss. We've talked about the big play ability that we've seen from them this season. Let's see what Crest does here defensively as we see the senior quarterback Presley getting the play call in from the sideline.
On that last play, the intended receiver was Quincy Fortenberry. He's got 66 carries for 454 yards, almost 300 yards in receiving this season.
And the Huskies is a 3rd down.
And we've got a stoppage in Crest. We got a sideline warning.
Bring it out, push him to the sideline. So he loses 2 yards. Avery pitched it as late as he possibly could, but there was good coverage on. People were staying home where they needed to be, and the DB came up and made a nice open field tackle.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the coach for Stuart Kramer, who was the offensive coordinator at South Point, ran the offense maybe in practice this week.
You think?
Yeah, because like I said, he knows what's up, and that's why I think you're kind of getting this 50-front sort of look from Stuart Kramer's defense.
Stratford in motion. Pitch goes to him. There was a fake there. Almost got me, but Stratford carries, gets back the loss, and maybe another yard. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9, and that's the situation that West Lincoln's trying to avoid.
Yeah, again, like I said, the read should be pretty much in between tackles is fullback, anything just outside the tackle's tight end. Pretty much to the slot would be a quarterback read, and then, of course, anything wide on the pitch. Of course, that's covered out wide. So that's pretty much how you read the triple option.
That's good perception there.
Looked like a personal foul on the Cavaliers.
So that's going to back them up all the way back to their own 8-yard line, where that will be a David Norris for District Attorney first down for the Cavaliers. And Mr. Norris played here at East Rutherford High School too.
Many moons ago.
He was a very good football player. And the ball snapped back Flynn, and he hands off to Pinkerton, who is broken through all the way across the 25-yard line, and that's going to be a David Norris for District Attorney first down for the Cavaliers all the way out to the 36.
He gave him that stink leg. Did you see that?
Oh, man, it's kind of that shift and go. A lot of things that I see him do, it reminds me of Coach McSwain talking about teaching the other guys things to do. And like when he did that, we saw him doing the hip and dip last week. So here we go. Airwood in motion, set up the H-back, and the ball is handed off again to Pinkerton, and he's rambling. He's
got about 8
yards.
Like
he's got about 8 or 9, depending on, it was 8. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Cavaliers. So Flynn is back. He's been in shotgun the whole time. Their standard, he's all set. Pinkerton is all set to the left here. We got an H-back to the left, and we got a slot to the left, split to the right. Ball snapped back, hands off to Pinkerton again, and he's bounced, and he keeps bouncing. Finally, he was met by a Trojan, and they made a good form tackle.
Right, the ball's going to be spotted about the 43-yard line, Coach, and that's another David Norris for District Attorney first down.
And that would have made the tackling that we saw earlier, especially on the punt. That would have made Coach Ledford go crazy.
Oh gosh. Slinging them down.
Yeah, we would have had to work on tackling drills for I don't know how long after that. But that was a good tackle over there.
It was.
But it still was. He picked up, 7, 8 yards on that one run.
We're back
Only
in the
need
pistol
2.
now. And I don't know if you might want to call
It's
it a
an
rifle.
offset
It's
pistol,
between a pistol and a shotgun.
And there is a flag on the play, and that is a Carolina Auto Finance penalty.
The legal procedure against East Rutherford be 5-yard penalty.
Looks like a false start on East Rutherford. So they're backed up 5 yards.
All right, let's see what they got for 1st and 15 this time.
Ball's back on the 38-yard line of East Rutherford. Still that kind of all-set pistol. Got a tight slot to the right and split to the left. Handed off to Pinkerton again. He kind of stumbled there just a little bit, and he didn't really gain anything. It's really at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 for the Cavaliers. I tell you what, it's in Chase's favor to have them slow down a little bit.
Definitely.
Because it started out so fast, it looked like the wheels could fall off in a hurry. When you're coaching, that makes your stomachs feel bad because you've worked all that time. Okay, Flynn is out, and he's throwing out to the right, and he has completed the ball to C.J. Jackson, number 3, who takes the ball all the way up to the 48-yard line, but there is some laundry
Carolina
on the field.
Auto Finance penalty. See what is it? It looks like they're pointing against Chase. I don't know.
I don't know if that's face mask.
.com.
I want you to love your.
Comes and gets a first down here, he looks like he should have taken the penalty. But if they hold him here, he's a genius. So 4th down, 7. Tight receivers. And Farmer's going to throw. Late pressure from the outside. He's going to have to throw it across his body. It's picked off at the 3-yard line. And Lincoln's going to go down there. So the only mistake the Wolves made was they got to go 98 yards now. But that pass was picked off at the 3-yard line.
Nehemiah Thompson coming up with a big play on 4th down for Lincoln Wolves. This is his 2nd interception on the season. I mean, Land Farmer just tried to do whatever he had to do. He was under duress. He got rolled out on the pocket and just tried to give his guy a chance. I mean, it's 4th down.
Yeah.
You can't get sacked. You have to give your guy a chance. And Lincoln just made a better play right there and got the interception.
Yeah.
But starting on the 2-yard line,
yeah, I guess the silver lining is it's almost like you punted them down inside the
yeah,
5,
absolutely.
Right?
I mean, you got to also give props to Lincoln defense, giving them onside kick, giving them short field, and still stopping them on the turnover on downs.
And so this is a direct snap and run, and I think that's Mayfield in the Wildcat. And so he goes from the 2 out to the, or 1 out to the 11 that he got about, or I guess they marked it at the 2. So he goes 9 yards. That's a good way to get out from your goal line.
Absolutely. J.J. Mayfield has 217 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns on the season. I mean, you usually use him for packages like that because he's 6'2", 225. I mean, not too many guys can bring him down, so I think they're going to do it again.
And 1st down, Wolves out across the 15. I didn't see who got that carry.
It was Mayfield again.
Okay.
It seems like Mayfield and Tate has the same plan style. Bruisers get guys in between tackles, not too much of home run hitting speed, but they're effective in between the tackles and falling forward to get the 1st down.
So he gets about 6 there, 5.5, 6, and that's another 1st down, Lincolnton. And Mayfield out of the game, hard count. Shelby in the neutral zone, and I think they're going to get the golden lines for offsides, and that'll be the first Shelby Heating and Air penalty.
In on that tackle, as well as and Elijah's shaking up a little bit, but it looks like he's okay. And also it looks like Jordan Gill also in on that tackle for the Ironman.
Yeah, Proctor's been in on several tackles here tonight, which he usually is. Pretty good defensive player for the Ironman. East Gasset lines up, shotgun formation. Hands off on a jet sweep, and he's going to be gobbled up by the Ironman for a very small gain there.
I think that might be the last play of the first quarter.
Yes, sir. 7-7 tie at the end of your first quarter here on your Normal Archie Mr. Sparky scoreboard, and we will be right back.
Especially when it's shared. With hard work.
Handoff again. This time it's to number 22, Braden Fortenberry, giving McCorkle a little bit of a breather there. He goes through the right side, and he gains 6. They're starting to gash him a little bit here.
Yeah, I was going to say it's more like a combination of thunder and lightning. That would have been a thunder. He came hard right at Gray Ponder and tried running him over, and that was a pretty big collision after the gain of 5.
Yeah, Fortenberry 6'2", 206, so that's a solid young man. 3 wide receivers. Phillips keeps it, dances around, gets through the line. He'll have a 1st down as he gets across the 45 to the 42. So that'll be a gain of 6 and a Turner Hauser Insurance of Lincolnton 1st down.
Hey, interesting. We thought they were more of a spread type of offense, but they were running a little bit more of option.
They must have seen something on film because they haven't thrown a pass yet.
I didn't even think about that. That's true. I don't know if it's just the 3 down linemen. I mean, it looks like they match up pretty well on the line.
I mean, you're looking at the size here, 359 for number 68. There he goes pulling guard at that size. That's impressive. Handoff right up the middle to, is that McCorkle again?
Yes.
Yes. And he picks up another 4.
And
yeah, one of their linemen is
71, 320. And then they've got
68. Anthony Smith was the pulling guard on that at 360.
And Paul, that little hesitation handoff, Crest hit him around about 1.5 yards short, but he was able to get some extra yards and fought and got the 1st down across to the Charger 48 in Crest territory for the first time tonight.
Glad you're tuning in tonight for our live stream on KTC Broadcasting of the Crest Chargers. They're at Hunter Huss and Big South Conference.
there to take the snap, and he does. He hands off to Wingo. Wingo takes it around the right side. Looks like he picked up about 2, maybe 3, depending on where he went out of bounds. They are moving it up, so it appears that that's going to it looks more like a 3rd and 3, Coach.
Yes, 3rd 3.
Big play for the Trojans here. As this goal goes out.
Tipton's coming back in.
And number 1.
Darren Tipton.
That's Boyce. Gaden Boyce takes a straight snap. He hands off to Wingo.
Okay.
And he's hit pretty hard about the 24-yard line and goes straight down. And that's going to be a David Norris
for district attorney first down. I was looking at the number.
That was
RJ, and then a 12-yard or 10-yard penalty. We should have 2nd and about 18.
Penalties has been a real bad thing for both teams on this drive. Sloppy play from both teams.
Yep. So 3rd 10-yard penalty on Lincolnton. And so it's 1st and 18. Not 2nd. So 1st and 18 with the ball back to the 46 of Shelby. They stay with the same set. Mayfield and Lynch.
Think they're going to let the quarter going out?
That'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, it's Lincolnton 7, Shelby 6 on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky of Cherville Scoreboard. Back after this.
When it comes to great seafood or steak in Cleveland County, it's the Creekside Seafood.
Good. And it's going to be a touchback.
A good effort by East Gaston of trying to get the ball back in the playing field, but he stepped out. He stepped into the end zone right before he touched it.
So the Ironmen now are going to take the field. $10:32 left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky Scoreboard. Second quarter as the Ironmen line up. 1 wide receiver way spread to the left and to the right. Jackson Hefner in the backfield with quarterback Jaden Adams, and he fakes the handoff, and it's thrown, and it's going to be a little short skip to Najee Whitworth, and he had room.
Oh, it was right on top of his shoes. It was a tough catch.
Yeah, it was a tough catch.
And yeah, if he could have come up with it, he had a lot of room to maneuver right there. So nice play. Like the play call. It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun formation for the Ironmen once again. It's going to be fake handoff to Hebner, and quarterback Jaden Adams keeps it up the middle and is going to get positive yards. I think that's going to be a first down there.
It is.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a Medical Center Pharmacy of Cherville first down for Jaden Adams.
And I tell you what, Jaden did he rode Hefner so well for a long time, and that really confused the East Gaston defenders, and he
the back of the end zone, and I can't see about a key part of this defense, and he's standing, but he is really moving slow.
Okay, now that he is standing, we may be getting close to where we will have the extra point attempt. So we'll just keep it right here, and we'll go to a break from some of our great sponsors in a moment.
He's getting a big hand as he is slowly coming back to the Chargers sideline, and he's
one of our Shrine Bowl players.
He's a Shrine Bowl player, and he's an all-state player, Paul, a tremendous defensive player, and he is certainly in a lot of pain as he is just trying to stand over there, but he's good to see him walking. Looks like that right leg, something happened at the very end of that play.
Yeah, and Oberson Janet, by the way, the junior kicker, is the main kicker for the Center Huss team that will be out there getting ready for this PAT here in just a moment for Huss.
Yep, and they'll get ready to see if the Huskies and Janet can cut it to a 7-point Crest lead. Here comes, it is good to see him walking back towards the bench area. And he is coming to the sideline. All right, here is the extra point attempt. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Be ready when the next big storm hits with proper lighting and surge protection by Fountain Electric. It's now Crest 14, Hunter Huss 7. We're right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Serving the foothills.
Well, we had like 4 seconds back there, and a good job for him to make it third and medium.
Yeah, and you got 15 yards, and now you make it a makeable first down, and they got it. Is
R.J. Lynch.
R.J. Lynch picks up 5, needed 3. So Lincoln just, other than that first drive of the game, Jakari, where they had the holding penalty that kind of put him behind, and then Lynch had his helmet come off, and they had to run the play without him. They haven't been stopped.
Yeah, honestly, I think that first drive, you get jitters, and you had to settle in the play, and that's what this Lincoln offense has been doing, settling in, getting positive yards.
Ball at the Shelby 26. There goes Lynch outside. He's going to bounce it.
Oh.
He slipped on the turf down back at the 30. He's going to lose 4. And really, that's what Shelby's got to do, is they got to keep getting Lincoln behind the sticks.
Absolutely. Create negative plays for Lincoln.
And that time they lose 4. 2nd and 14. Of course, they had 2nd and 18 a moment ago and got 15. And I think in that time Shelby didn't get much of a rush.
Yeah.
And he just had too much time to find a guy. 4-man front for the Golden Lions. 2nd and 14. Rolling right is Lynch. Now he's looking back left. He looks to run, and he's going to try to take off. He's got pressure. He throws it. What a catch. Nearly picked by Derek Key. Instead, it's caught.
This Lincoln offensive line is giving Lynch a lot of time in the pocket. Another rollout throw for him just to get in rhythm and just try to get a short gain. But right there, he makes a good move and being a good athlete and delivers a dime. I mean, it was a kind of a catch in traffic. The defensive back had an opportunity to knock it down. But that's a great catch by a receiver. Being a receiver, that's hard to make. When you have a guy in your face and you're trying to swipe it away, that's a good job out of the receiver. Concentration and focus to get the first down for Lincoln.
Yep, and that was Messiah Thompson. I'll get to you the yardage in a minute. Ball's at the 16. And that he got exactly what he needed. Now they bring the house, and Lynch gets out of a sack and runs it all the way down to the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal. Wolves.
Like you said, Shelby brought the house right there. Julius Brooks almost had him for a sack, but Rashad Lynch, being the athlete he is, slips from that and gets positive yards to get inside the 5 or right on the 5-yard line for Lincoln to have an opportunity to score.
So Lynch goes for 11. It's 1st and goal. Wolves at the Shelby 5. And they have had a beautiful drive. This drive started at their 2-yard line, Jakari, after an interception. And they've gone 93 yards so far. Just need 5 more. They snap it back to Mayfield, and he's running, and he's going to just power his way to the 1-yard line. I thought maybe he got in there.
Yeah. I think he tried to reach the ball out, but I think that he got down before the ball crossed the goal line.
So you're seeing Lincoln's version of the heavy package, and that is we're putting J.J. Mayfield back here trying to tackle him.
I mean, that's the right guy to have back there, 225 pounds, just send him right through the tackles, the guards, and just put his head down and get a touchdown.
And touchdown, he's in this time. Is that Mayfield?
Yes.
All right, Mayfield in from 1. And the Wolves lead 13-6 with 9:19 to go. First quarter. Isn't it the all-important Hojo Power Sports PAT? We got an injury timeout. Let's take a quick break here. Wolves lead 13-6.
Here's some good news from Foothills Podiatry in Shelby. Foothills Podiatry would like to announce to their Medicare patients their new affiliation with Upperline Health. Service that will give their current and new Medicare patients the opportunity to stay healthy. If you are a traditional Medicare patient and are having foot problems, Foothills Podiatry is here to take care of you. Contact their office for an appointment. They look forward to having you as one of their patients. That's Foothills Podiatry, located at 707 North Morgan Street in Shelby. Visit them online at foothillspodiatry.com. Only 30 minutes away is your best deal on a Chevrolet. Listen up, Cleveland County. Did you know you're only minutes away from Fred Caldwell Chevrolet in Clover? It's people you know, like Wayne Gregory. He's been putting Chevrolets in driveways for years, along with Greg Good, who will help you with a payment that will suit your budget. They'll even come pick your car up in Cleveland County, take it to Fred Caldwell Chevrolet, and have it serviced and bring it right back to you. That's Fred Caldwell Chevrolet, Highway 55 in Clover.
It's the Slingshot Showstopper sales event at Full Throttle.
He definitely is. He definitely is.
Now we got a penalty against these guys to know. Was that person? I think it was. I think something may have been said that should not have been said. Maybe that was it. I'm not sure.
It's going to bring up 1st and 15 for the Warriors now. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Yeah, the down markers won't move, so it's 1st and 15.
And under the goalpost and no good. So both teams now with a missed Hojo Power Sports PAT, and the score remains Lincoln 13, Shelby 6 with 9:19 to go. We'll be back in a minute for a Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff.
That's the Warden Companies in Lincoln.
This is their best chance, Coach, that they've had to score.
Right, and they were, like I said, a little closer to play before that, but it's just the snap is kind of hurting the mesh on the handoff.
Yes. Now there is a Carolina Auto Finance flag on the field. They're calling illegal procedure. Absolutely. So that's going to cost them another 5, Coach.
Now it puts them in, but you got down 28 after first quarter. You got to go ahead and go for the 7, Coach, instead of 3.
Absolutely. Here we go. And Boyce keeps it as he rolls to his left, and he's in trouble. He was chased all the way back, and he was thrown down about the 21-yard line, or 20, as they may mark it. But is there a flag on the field, Coach? Okie doke.
So that is going to be a David Norris for district attorney first down for the East Rutherford Cavaliers.
And they're going to take on, we're on their own 20.
20-yard line.
Yep. So it's all good.
It's all good.
Here we go. That was disappointing for the Trojans, and I mean, you know, we're here for everybody. But Cavaliers made a good goal line stand and kept them out of the end zone. So here with 9:13 remaining, we have Flynn back to take the snap. H back to the
And we mentioned, remember, in the first quarter, both of us, Paul Huss was trying to strip that ball away. They were able to do that with Gamble and got the big turnover.
Yeah, we certainly don't want to give them any help, and that's what's going on right now with Huss now. 1st and 5 at their 25-yard line. Ethan Presley continues to run the offense. Nobody in the backfield.
Oh, we got movement.
Except the QB, and you're right. We've got a CSI mechanical penalty flag. The offense jumps the gun.
Both teams a little bit anxious as we start this second quarter. So you think about the Chargers, Paul. They've had 3 possessions. They scored on 2 of them, and then on that last possession, had it Gamble heading right into the end zone. Looked like they may score a 3rd time and had the turnover. And you got to give Hunter Huss credit.
So the Huskies will bring this time in the formation triple receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, and again the quarterback by himself. This pretty well means they want to go to the air unless the quarterback decides to run the ball. Looking, staying in the pocket, throwing, and he's got his man caught at the 30-yard line and wrapped up right there.
I tell you, Presley, Paul, is able to roll out, and he's got plenty of time to throw it. Trying to see who caught that ball that time. Was that I believe it was Sutherland, number 13, the junior.
Yeah, it was.
At another first down. You think about the Huskies here. They can go down, get a score. We have got a tie football game, and after getting down early 14-0, Hunter Huss playing some great football right now as the ball swatted there on 33.
Crest is in a fight here tonight. Huss has given us their best so far early in the second quarter. Again, Presley from the shotgun. The running back is with him this time. He's going to go out, and his receiver is not going to be ready. The ball was also underthrown to Lockhart, incomplete at the 37.
Last week, he was disqualified with 2 unsportsmanlike conducts. Finished with 1 catch for 16 yards against Stuart Kramer. You get him out on the screen pass. He's a fast, shifty guy, dynamic athlete. You give him an open space, and he creates it and gets Shelby in a 10-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10. I think they can maybe get a first down inside the 1, and there goes Tate barreling to the 5. Picks up about almost 6. That was a 20-yard pass the previous pass to Collins.
Right here in this area, this is Jalen Tate territory. Again, right now, you see they're going heavy package right now.
Yep, back to the heavy. I do see Farmer still out there, though.
Another big body running back they're trying to get, a quarterback they're trying to get in between the tackles that's going to give them extra yards if you fall for it.
So Hunt's in there along with Hollifield and maybe, I believe that's Dominique Woody. So those are the 3 kind of H-backs, and Farmer's going to run behind them, and he's going to plow forward to around the 1. This could be 1st and goal, depending on the mark.
I wonder if Shelby took Tate out just because he was tired, but you kind of have to be aware in this situation, being with Coach Wilbanks, you have to be aware. Land Farmer is your quarterback right now. As we know, Kendrick Raper is unavailable tonight. Really don't know who the backup quarterback would be, so you have to be aware of not to get your quarterback hurt during this situation.
3rd and 1 from the 2, and Farmer's going to run the heavy package. He's going to barrel into the end zone, and Shelby is a PAT away from tying this one up with 6:12 to go. That'll be a 1-yard numbers, tax, and bookkeeping touchdown run on the Land Farmer. And both of these teams are doing some power running game inside in the red zone.
Absolutely. It's a great job by Land Farmer to put his head down and gain yards and end up resulting in a touchdown for Shelby. They try to tie the game up with a PAT in play right now.
Land Farmer, Jakari's pick for our player to watch. That's sponsored by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain, and he's had a good game. Matter of fact, he ran it 3 times on that drive for 12 yards, including the touchdown. So he also threw to Man Collins for 20. So nice drive there by Land Farmer. And now Matt Grenier on for the Hojo Power Sports point after. This kick much better, and it's good. And we're tied up again, 13-13.
Extracurricular activities going on.
Just going to say they've really controlled.
And what I'm thinking with plenty of time to work with in this second quarter, I feel like Crest, and I think they need this before halftime, Tim, I feel like they need to get down there and get another score.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Here we go, out of the flat. It is Majay Thompson on the catch, and he's not going to get far. He gets across the 45. He'll be down at the 46.
Quick pass out there, but good coverage again by as we mentioned, that secondary of the Huskies.
At the same time, we'll take the 4 yards as we move on that first down play. A big hello to the Robster Robbie Roop, who would usually be joining us on the broadcast, not able to be with us tonight. Our best wishes with him. Majay's in motion, and he's going to take the pitch from the far side of the field, and he is going to come across the Crest sidelines to a big gainer as he takes it to about the 35 of Hunter Huss.
That's a pass play, Paul, on that kind of pitch pass play. Spotted at the 35 of the Huskies, and Crest trying to go fast here.
I've got Crest unofficially with their 8th Meepa Burrito first down of the game after that one. Here's a pass out of the flat, quickly caught by Edwards, and my goodness, great coverage by Hunter Huss. Edwards will lose a yard or 2.
And great coverage that time immediately to make the tackle. Number 5, O'Brien Lockhart, the 6'1", 160-pound junior. Crest is going to lose a yard. It's 2nd and 11 now from the Husky 36.
Eli calling out the signals and also looking to the Crest sideline to get some details. Again, Crest is giving a warning about backing up on the sideline.
This time it's 5 yards. Yeah, and that's again that can a lot of the officials he got Paul. He got a couple of the Crest assistants on that, and Greg Lloyd not happy. And again, we talked about Paul. Things a little bit different sometimes in the Big South when you go on the road. It's second 16.
So you lose some yardage. You're back to the 41. Again, you're in Huss territory. You fake to the running back. What's Hamrick want to do? Plenty of time. He's got Edwards at the 31, and then makes his way inside the 25.
We got a flag in the Crest backfield, Paul.
This play is probably going to be coming back.
They're going to call a hold, and all of a sudden, we talked about last week that Chargers had one penalty last Friday night, which was very rare in the Big South. But here they come tonight, and it's going to be backed all the way up to the Crest 49, and it is second, Paul, and about 25 for Crest.
Yeah, that one hurts right there as that takes it all the way back across the 50. Crest back in their own territory where it'll be second down and very long from their own 49-yard line. You're listening to our coverage of the Chargers on KTC Broadcasting. We're streaming tonight on ktcbroadcasting.com. Paul and Tim with you on the broadcast from Hunter Huss. Second down and 25, by the way, on this next play. Eli wants to go to the air, looking, going to let it fly, and overthrows at the 30 of Hunter Huss into the receiver, Michael Edwards.
He had Edwards open, but led him just a little too far, and it's third and long. And I tell you, Paul, this is a big third down play. We talked about since the end of that first quarter, you kind of felt that momentum swing. You know, it's hard to win on the road in the Big South, and right now, the Chargers looking at a third and very long, and Hunter Huss Ball's got to feel very happy with where they're at in this ball game right now.
It seems like it's been a slow-moving first half. We've still got just over 8 minutes to go. We've been playing football 50 minutes now, and the Chargers will, if they can't get the first down here, will most likely be punting it back to Hunter Huss. Eli Hamrick, they're going to keep it on the ground. Across the 50, 45, but no further than the Hunter Huss 44. And by the way, that is Redmond that's come in the Crest back
first
there.
time we've seen Redmond get the carry, but it's fourth and forever, and you're on that part of the field, Paul, where I think Crest, even though they're looking at about a 4th and 18, they're keeping the offense on the field risky. Let's see if they may punt this one or will they take a shot.
If they don't get it, think about where Hunter Huss will have the ball. They're only down by 7. Crest 14, Hunter Huss 7.
They are going to punt it.
Yeah, Eli Hamrick will punt it. We've seen him do that many a time.
Yeah, look at that, inside the 5.
Yeah, they're letting it roll as far as it'll go to about the 2-yard line.
Great job. And remember, Eli has got a pretty good little leg himself at 6'5", Paul. And that's where the Huskies will keep it. But, Paul, what about this Hunter Huss team tonight? I think a lot of people, of course, they looked at last week's score. They may have thought, oh, Crest will roll. They may have heard early in our broadcast tonight, 14-0. Crest is going to roll again. Not so fast on that scenario as Hunter Huss is right in this ball game. Crest leads at 14-7 on our Fountain Electric scoreboard, but the Huskies will have it 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line after the punt.
A long way for Hunter Huss to go. If you're the Crest defense, if you can force them to punt it, possibly out of the end zone, that would be real good for your team. Hunter Huss 1st and 10, just barely about their 3-yard line. And they're going to keep it on the ground here. Trying to cut the outside corner, very little room for Anthony Tate as he goes off the field by that Crest defense.
Yeah, he got to maybe the 5, so it'll be 2nd and 8. And if you're the Chargers here, Paul, you want a 3 and out and get the possibility of some really good field position.
So a 2-yard pickup on that play, and that will bring up 2nd down and 8.
6 minutes to go first half, big thanks to J-Man Foster. Now Shelby 13, Lincoln 13. Good one. What about that Lincoln program, Paul? They're back this year. It's good to see.
Yep. When Shelby and Lincoln met many years ago, it was always 2 great quality programs playing, and they had barn burners, and that may be what we've got going again tonight with that game, and that is on 101.5 FM of KTC Broadcasting tonight, by the way.
And I thought Huss moved a little early, but let's see what the call is.
Yeah, we got a CSI mechanical penalty for
Or did
that.
we get a timeout?
We think we do.
Timeout.
All right, so we've had a timeout on the field, and we'll take it as well on the Fountain Electric scoreboard. 7:27 to go in the second quarter. The Chargers 14, the Huskies 7 on KTC.
Okay, here's the referee. The penalties against Cherville.
Oh, man. Let's see if the score is going to stay.
Now we got another flag by the official, and he's standing down with the East Gaston defense. Apparently somebody said something. That's it. That would be the only reason, because it's just the East Gaston defense and the umpire. And the umpire's flag, he just threw it up.
Yeah, right now we still have it 20-7 with 43 seconds left in the half. So it looks like the score is going to count. I guess the penalty will be assessed on the kick, but we're still waiting to find out here.
Yeah, and the referee's there getting the notes from the umpire, and he's in. And they're still discussing this to figure out what exactly they're going to call here. Some of the East Gaston defensive players were flabbergasted when they saw the flag go up, which I would be too if I didn't have a reason, if I didn't know the reason for it. Okay, so it's unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. That's what the call was. So Cherville's going to line up from the 3-yard line to kick it. And Pruitt is holding.
Oh, we got another penalty here.
Yep. And Cole Kelly again kicking, but whistle blew. So let's see what we got.
So going to be a false start on the Ironman.
Kerrigan is the snapper. Kerrigan's the snapper. Pruitt, Landry Pruitt is the holder. Cole Kelly's the kick. This one's up. And it's good.
All right, that's going to bring it. That is the Gutter Guys PAT of Kings Mountain. Good. Going to bring the score to 21-7 over East Gaston in the Ironman's favor. 43 seconds left.
All right, we got an unsportsmanlike on both teams, and we're just going to offset, and the play stands, so it'll be 1st and 10, Shelby. Ball at the 14 of Lincolnton. So that's a 25-yard first down run by Land Farmer. First down sponsored by Gutter Guard of Kings Mountain. And on first down, we got a run for maybe a yard. And I believe Tate's back in there.
You have to wonder, since Shelby gets the ball to start the second half, 1:23, you wonder if they're going to keep it on the ground to see if the clock is going to run down some more. So then it can limit Lincolnton's opportunities. They have a high-power offense to go down there and score. As we saw, they had a 98-yard drive. But you also have to take that into account and wonder, what is Coach Emery's game plan with this?
Yeah, I like running the clock, but there's also like running it too far down and then getting out of sync. There is 2 timeouts, both teams. We're under a minute now. Shelby's going to snap this, and it's going to be Farmer keeping it. Pulls it out of the belly. He breaks a tackle, hurdles the player. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he dives to about the 3. This is going to be 1st and goal, Golden Lions.
Land Farmer helmet come off.
Well, the good news is go to the heavy package now.
Absolutely.
And I believe Farmer's all the way down to the 3, so he got 10 yards there.
Farmer is using his legs a lot this game, and that's really good on him because, hey, if the throwing game not working, hey, I have to be able, since I'm the leader of the offense, I have to be able to create ways for my team to continue to score and get yards. I mean, honestly, Shelby got away with J.J. Williams. He wasn't set, so another penalty Shelby got away with.
And heavy package Tate's going to get a yard, maybe 2.
hurry-up offense for Shelby right now. Under 30 seconds left.
So, second and goal from the 1 as Tate gets 2. And I don't like running too much time here because you don't want to run out of time.
That's true.
You got 2 timeouts. 17 seconds. Shelby snaps it. Tate's going to run it. Tate's going to score with 13 seconds to go. Jalen Tate, a 1-yard numbers tax and bookkeeping touchdown run. And the score is 19-13 Shelby. So Farmer with that 10-yard run, that was a huge run. And then Tate comes with a 2 and a 1 for the touchdown.
A lot of running used on that drive by Shelby. Good job by Lamb Farmer. Using other ways to try to win this game for Shelby. Point out the attempt is good, so no field goal issues right there for Shelby. Shelby takes the lead 20-13.
And Golden Lions will kick off here shortly with the Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff. That was a Hojo Power Sports point after by Grenier. We'll be right back.
It's a Sealy Mattress blowout sale.
Another Crest first down just inside the Husk 26, 1st and 10.
Another Mi Pablito first down for the Chargers. Man in motion. There's that flip to Majay Chopson coming from the far side to near side. And he will go down, and good tackle by Husk. They won't let him get any further than the 21.
Crest just keeps moving the ball really well between the 20 and 20 of this field, but they've had a little bit of some issues finishing a drive or two, but they're on the move again, 2nd and 5 at the 23 of Hunter Husk.
See what they want to do here. They'll go back to Malachi Gamble, and Gamble is going to find some room right behind his offensive line. He's going to be to the Husk 15-yard line.
We talked about control of that line of scrimmage. The Chargers have done a nice job of that again here tonight. Can they finish this off and extend this touchdown lead?
Their 11th Mi Pablito first down of the game was just picked up. Quarterback keeper again. Look at Eli Hamrick busting through. He gets the run. It is a Wolfman Woods Golf Club touchdown.
He just ran over again a couple of Husk defenders into the end zone, and he is fired up. What a touchdown run. What a Wolfman Woods touchdown run by senior quarterback Eli Hamrick to make it 20-7 Crest.
Remember, they've got 2 different courses, the Wolfman Run and Nobby's Revenge, and they're open daily in Lattimore at Wolfman Woods Disc Golf Club. Time for a Cleveland Community College PAT. Here's Tim.
All right, and wait a minute. We've got a whistle, and this could be another Crest penalty, and it is for early movement, because Carson Greer was going to try to make this and he'll get a shot again to make this a 2-touchdown lead. Good to see Crest back up 2 possessions.
9 penalties against Crest.
Yeah, I tell you, last week we mentioned 1 penalty, no turnovers. So far 9 penalties and 1 turnover in this first half for Crest. So they're going to back it up 5 yards, make it a little longer for Greer. By the way, Paul, the holder is Silas McCurry. He's the long snapper. Here we go again. McCurry the snap. Greer the kick. It's up, and it is good. It hit the left goalpost, Paul, but this time it went inside the post.
Yeah.
Kickstart your vehicle's health with Fountain Electric's Fountain Auto on the Fountain Electric scoreboard. It's now Crest 21, Hunter Husk 7. This is KTCBroadcasting.com.
There might be other kinds.
For the first half, again, the stadium halftime show brought to you by Gutter Guys of Kings Mountain. And it's not pretty for West Lincoln right now. 21 carries, 63 yards. 3 yards a carry, 0 for 3 passing, 2 interceptions. Well, 2 or 3 were complete, just to the wrong uniform.
Wrong guys.
Yeah, not supposed to throw to those guys.
Turn my mic up there.
There you go.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Red Zone Radio channel. Kevin Hastings Will Boykins in the house. Dennis Davis is in the house. We got some scores for everybody. Chip Carter here. Halftime scores. We got all 5 of our broadcasts at halftime, folks. So I can't even send you out to listen to some actual. That's like never happened. Like that's the odds.
They've all been on commercials at the same time several times.
Ridiculous, but we're doing our best to get all the scores, folks. Red scores are active. Black scores are final. We don't have any finals, of course. We've got 0-0s. We don't have nothing. We're going to get those updated as soon as we can. We're going to get some highlights. But until then, I'm going to let the boys here go through the scores, left, center, right, and then y'all kind of discuss some of the action going on in the games real quick, guys. Let me turn to Will. Let me check your mic because we've had some issues earlier.
Okay.
Go with it. Give me a mic check.
Mic check. You got me?
I got you.
We got Will?
Yeah.
All right, we got Will.
I don't have myself, so I can't hear me.
You can't hear you in there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. The headphones should be okay.
I get the middle, and Will gets the right.
Yeah,
Just
that's
to
right.
keep adjusting till you hear something.
Yeah.
The headphones should be working. I don't think they're unplugged.
They are.
Okay.
I can hear y'all a little bit, but I just can't hear me.
I'll jack
It's
this up.
okay.
How about
I
that?
can hear me in my head, so we good.
Is it sort of a hollow, rattling
Are you in your
sound?
head? Are you in your head?
Do you hear us?
Always
You hear us?
in my head.
You hear us, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear y'all fine.
We're good. We're good. All right, Chip. I'm turning it over to you.
All right, guys. You know how we do this. Shelby leads Lincolnton 20-13 at half. It's Cherryville leading East Gaston. It's homecoming night for Cherryville at Rudelsville Stadium. They lead East Gaston 21-7. It's 21-7 as well. Crest leading Hunter Huss. Kramer shutting out West Lincoln 14-0. Somebody check on Terry Reinhardt. East Rutherford shutting out Chase 42-0. It's Ashbrook leading Kings Mountain 17-7. Polk County leads in our baseball score of the night. Polk County leads Madison 8-6.
What ending is that? Do you know?
We'll find out here shortly. I think they're about to. Apparently, they're halfway home. They're heading to the bottom of the fifth. Mountain Heritage shutting out Avery County 20-0. That is the last score we have on the left side. Hendersonville, Owen, Alexandria Central, McDowell, South Caldwell, Watauga, and Freedom and St. Stephen's. All we have no scores yet for those.
All right.
Correction: Watauga 35, South Caldwell nothing. I apologize. I got that one.
Okay. Well, we have Highland Tech and Bessemer City, and I guess both teams are ashamed to report the score. Well, we've got 0-0. Like I said, they're keeping those secret. They'll be published in the Sunday paper. All right, we've got a situation here with Union County Cardinals versus the Mountain Island Charter Raptors, and Mountain Island is 28-10 over Union County at this point. The South Point Red Raiders have come bouncing back this week, and they have a 20-0 lead over North Gaston.
I knew you wouldn't want to play them in this game. This next game after what happened to them last week.
Yeah.
I knew this next game was going to be bad.
I am sure there was some hurt feelings.
Oh yeah.
And practice this past week, I'm sure was a barn burner. East Lincoln, 16-0 over Ford Tigers. We've got the North Lincoln Knights trailing the Bandy's Trojans 19-15. We've got the East Lincoln Charter Eagles, one of Chip's favorite teams. He keeps picking them every year. And they're playing the Community School of Davidson, and they're one of the Community School of Davidson's favorite schools too. They're ahead 28-7. Okay, we've got the North Iredell Raiders versus the Mooresville Blue Devils, and Mooresville's slightly ahead there. It's 42-0. We've got the Davie County War Eagles playing the Statesville Greyhounds, and Davie County's ahead 8-0, which is surprising. Statesville seems to be having some problems this year. They're not playing Greyhound football. We've got the South Iredell Vikings and the Lake Norman Wildcats. No score on that yet. If anybody knows anything about that game, give us a call and let us know. Same thing with the Roberson Rams and the North Buncombe Black.
Robertson's up big. I want to say last time I checked, they were 28-0 or something. Robertson's shutting out North Buncombe.
I was going to say call your cousins or somebody up there that you know and get us a score on that one. And we got the Asheville Cougars and the AC Reynolds Rockets. It's Rockets 12, Cougars 0 at this point. And in the game of the night, the Buncombe County rivalry game, the score, Irwin 21, Inca 6. Chip, hats off to you.
That's the Battle of Patton Avenue right there.
And your alma mater.
That's you get to brag to the other school at the Tasty Freeze there on the rest of the year. Whoever wins that game.
Tasty Freeze. All right, it's RS Central 20, East Burke 8, North Rowan 41, Thomas Jefferson 0. We don't have a score for Patton and West Caldwell. High Brighton 42, Drone 0, Hickory 29, West Iredale 8, Newton Conover 28, Bunker Hill 16, Carvin 42, Lane Tree 0. It's 7-7 between Lake Norman Charter and Christ the King. Albemarle's 34, Bunny Cone 6, South Stanley 7, North Stanley 0. Another baseball score. East Wilkes 6, Allegheny 3. North Wilkes 27, Inca. I don't know why I crack up every time I see this name. Inca Bucking Elks.
That's
Elkin Bucking
Inca's playing Irwin tonight. Elkin
Bucking Elks.
They're getting, Inca's getting bucked.
Yeah, we hope.
North Wilkes 27, Elkin 0.
Ken Link and I in the pregame show decided that the other than
I don't know how they in Asheville have been calling Elks, because when they was called the Elks, there were no Elks in Asheville at that time.
Yeah, there was an Elks Club over there.
They Elkin like the broadcasters canceled worst nightmare game would be like Elkin versus Forbush, or Elkin versus the South Stanley Rowdy Rebel Bulls. I mean, there's just all kinds of trouble you can get into as a broadcaster.
Well, I was just glad to see that North Stanley, South Stanley score. South is ahead 7-0. It's about time somebody realized it's 100 years later, but the South has finally beaten them.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's very nice. Thank you.
Lord mercy.
You got to remember, I'm a history teacher, man.
So we do have updated scores after I know y'all just read out. So Chip, I want you to go back to kind of what just happened. We're going to do our highlights.
Yeah. Speaking of, Mountain Island is still 28. Union Academy's 10. Wherever that one. I thought. Sorry, I'm just reading the wrong score. All right. So updates real quick. All of our East Rutherford's now up 50-0 on Chase. If that game wasn't well enough in hand, Polk County has scored again on Madison. They're leading 15-6. Let's see. We have Watauga shutting out South Caldwell 49-0. Now Freedom's tied with St. Stephen's 14-all.
Wow.
We South Point's extended their lead 34-0. East Lincoln's extended their lead 30-0 over Ford. Let's see what else I see that we've got. We did. Robertson is leading North Buncombe 28-0. Irwin's extended their lead over Inca 28-6. Thank you for that update, Kevin. Let's see. North Rowan leading Thomas Jefferson 41-0. Forgive me if I'm repeating any of these. RS has extended their lead over Chris Cogdell's East Burke Cavaliers 20-8. I believe all the rest of these we had updated. Yeah, I think, okay, so those are the updates that I see as of right now. We'll continue to update as we get those, and Kevin's going to find us he's sharing some scores, and I'm sure we'll look at some highlights.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a news flash.
Yeah.
Bonnie Cone has scored.
They got 6 points on the board. Look at that.
I think that's a season grand total of 6 points.
That might be, yeah.
You think that's the first time they scored this season?
I can find out.
We can
Hold
go
on.
back and look, but I remember too many zeros.
Let's look at the tape.
I thought they got into a little scuffle the first part of the season.
Let's find out.
That might be right. Now, I haven't seen them score.
I know Highland Tech only had 6 points coming in tonight. I don't know the Bonnie.
No, Dennis. they've putting some points up on the board. All right, start of the year. I don't know these teams. They scored 12 in their first game. They scored 6 in their next game. They played Lane Tree Prep. They lost to Lane Tree Prep 27-24.
Yeah, I knew they had gotten into a little scuffle.
That was their. Now they got shut out the next 2 weeks. They put up 8 points against Union Academy, and then and now they're playing Albemarle right now.
That's a game they lost. Actually, they lost that game late. They was leading that game.
Yeah,
that they lost.
I stand corrected, Tom Cinnaboni. Bonnie Cone is honorable, even though she didn't want Charlotte to have football.
Yeah, that's like the curse of the Bambino or something to have a football team. Wouldn't that Bonnie Cone? Yeah.
Speaking, how are the Yankees?
This is high school football. We're talking about that tonight. All right. Okay. Well, plenty of time to talk about baseball. I'll have plenty of time to get eviscerated by Kevin, Tom, Terry, and I'm sure Zach will call in tomorrow during Shock Jock.
I'm Blue Jay helmet.
Don't worry.
Oh, he got to wear the Blue Jay helmet?
I do not.
Don't worry. I'm a Braves fan. How do you think I feel?
We're all sitting at home.
Oh, that's going to make sure I get that picture. Send that picture to my phone.
I'll pull up the clip from last week. Thank you very much.
It wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago.
No. I'm talking about my picks last week.
Oh, your picks.
I picked against my team last week.
Oh.
Let's see. Looking for more score.
Yelling on the radio in there.
I have no idea. It's exciting. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're at.
It's homecoming for a lot of people.
Well, they're at Lincoln tonight. So
Yeah.
Anything might happen in that press
Anything
box.
can happen in that press box. You can hear about anything
Are they
you
going
want
to
to
kick Steve Degree out?
Not yet, maybe. He's still there, I guess. But Brent's sitting right next to the PA guy. And I think so. I said he's not too friendly sometimes, Brent.
We have a score update I know Kevin's update. Score update on the bottom left-hand corner. Owen well in control of Hendersonville 40-0. They're trying to compete with East Rutherford for the game of the night. Or for the blowout of the night, I should say.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's the blowout of the night.
Not the game of the night.
Right now, I mean, East is doing
Of course,
it.
Watauga's doing it. Did South Caldwell as well, 49-0.
Check that high Brighton score.
Yeah, I just saw 42-0.
I just texted Jeff Six and said, "Hey, tell East to ease up on Chase." He was complaining about Shelby beating who was that? Holland Tech. They beat him 90-0.
50-0 on
Now
Chase.
they up 50-0 on Chase.
Yeah.
Well, Corvian's up over Langtree 42-0 in the Who Cares Bowl.
We have listeners for both of those schools, I'm sure, Dennis.
I'm sorry. That was funny. My bad.
Sends those cards and letters. Kevin Hastings.
No,
Yeah.
those letters go to
Dennis Davis.
I got to copy and paste some of these. All right, we're about ready to sit. We're going to do some highlights here in just a second, guys. Y'all about ready for that?
Let's do that.
All right, so let's go over. Let's see what all of our guys have collected out in the world today on our highlights.
The interweb.
You know who I'm missing tonight?
What's that?
Tom Cinnaboni.
He's watching.
I know,
Like,
but
tuning in and listening.
That's right.
And making sure that we're all doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Tom announced today this is going to be his last year of teaching.
Okay.
And in the morning, I want you to check and verify that for me. He said he was going to still keep doing the Burns broadcast, so check his contract in the morning when he comes.
Well, I think he's going to be taking Terry's spot at West Lincoln doing in-school suspensions. Because he says Terry don't do his job, somebody needs to. So he's going to retire and take Terry's job, I think.
It's a lot of effort to send all of those texts during your work hours, Kevin. Don't you know that?
Y'all have no idea.
Oh, my gosh.
Idea. All right, let's do some highlights. We're going to start out at Crest and Huss. Here's Crest going up 7-0 on the Huskies.
Yeah, baby.
I love that guy. Whoever that is in the background, I like him.
He didn't get touched till about 5 yards in the end zone.
He got tripped up after the fact.
This is Shelby going up 7-0 on the at Lincoln.
6-0.
6-0. Yeah, they missed the extra point. Jalen Tate.
I mean, he didn't get touched.
Nobody got touched.
He was in the end zone.
2 touchdowns. First two. How about let's go out to, this is Lincoln and taking the 7-6 lead. R.J. Lynch. Handoff.
Zoom. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Untouched.
Yep.
Untouched. I don't think he got nowhere. Great block.
Good block and following his block.
Somebody.
That lead blocker, can't tell what number it is.
Number
That
3
number
just
8.
put somebody in the
But
dirt.
number 8 right here picked somebody up, and I think he
Hold
got.
on. There's 3 golden lines on top of each other right there.
Oh, man. But this block right here, 3 through.
Oh, yeah. He
cleaned him.
bowls him over.
Well,
He
those are the
steals
ones-
that backside, really.
Yeah, that's that one where that lineman thinks he's through the hole.
And
he's
then here
not,
comes that fullback or
and so-
whatever they call that.
Right. So I'm the my experience was at safety coming in, and then I had to play a game to a linebacker, and that was a rude awakening to me, thinking, "Oh, I'm through the hole." Pulling guard blows my face up. That was the worst.
Wait
one.
a minute.
He
Who
never
coach-
saw that one.
Who
I know.
coaches the line at Shelby?
I don't know.
Defensive line is Coach Barkley.
Okay.
I mean, well, defense line is Coach Hollyfield, but Coach.
So Steve
Well,
Degree's not at fault.
First, we're going to
No.
talk about 8-10 getting held right here.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on right there, but that's
why,
the whole.
why are you looking at the ground, young sir?
So 3's on the ground for Shelby, 13's on the ground for Shelby, 18's being held, and then another line runs into him, and then you got 3 lines there, and then a wide open around the end. So nice little touchdown and blocking there from Lincoln. And let's go back out to Crest. Well, that's the first one. A lot of East Rutherford highlights we're going to have.
Oh.
This one was 28 nothing. This was somebody running by us.
Big pass.
Oh, this made it 14 to nothing for Crest.
Wash, rinse, repeats. Almost the same.
Yeah, I think I saw that one earlier. Didn't
Yeah, I know. Right?
Will. This is a 5A high school.
Uh-huh.
Where by at? That's the home side I'm looking at. They got Crest in the house.
It's the wrong sport for them.
They got.
It's the wrong sport. For them.
I mean, they don't got to go far to the stadium. Like it's. I mean,
It's the wrong.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Just-
the,
I've-
it is the wrong.
I've
sport
seen that
for
place packed before.
Them. Yeah.
But the weirdest thing
Not,
about it, if
not
you go
here
over there-
lately. You haven't.
They
seen
knew who
that-
they were
not,
playing.
Not lately. You have not seen their football.
the
get
weird
much
thing about
support.
it is
Kevin, this is at Hunter Huss.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you remember where the antenna for our old station used to be?
Yeah.
That's why it
I've
stands
done.
empty.
I actually have broadcast the actual Crest to Huss game probably about 10 years ago, and it was packed on both sides at that point. But what's weird is that they switched the sides. You know about that. So like the parking lot, the home side isn't with the press box; it's the side closest to the parking lot.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for
And that was to keep everybody from crossing over, and I guess but like still. They made it easier for you to get there, get in the stadium. Like, show up there, Huss. All right, 20. This is another one. That was East Rutherford score. Sorry about that. How about Shelby going up 13-6?
That's Lincoln.
That's Lincolnton.
I mean, yeah, Lincoln going up 13.
Those colors are awfully similar.
Used to saying Shelby up 13-6.
Lincoln then got old gold. They got yellow. Or do they call it gold?
It's yellow gold is the actual color. So we got 4 touchdowns in this game. Nothing exciting. We got what 4 3-yard runs so far.
Yeah.
Jeez, let me see some action, Lincoln. Let's go.
Well, you got that one. No, you had that big run by
Yeah, I'm
Lincoln.
stupid. You're right. Missed. Totally. We just talked about it. Duh. Big blocks and everything. This is East Rutherford going up 35-0. This is 42-0.
Oh my! Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody home. That was a hold though. That was a hold. That definitely should have came back.
We'll check in on the student section of East Rutherford.
Nice jammies.
Check out that amount.
Homecoming at East Rutherford.
East Rutherford.
Here's the Golden Lions going up 20-13. Another 3-yard run. Nobody touched him.
3 yards in a cloud of rubber pellets.
This is Crest going up 21-7 on the Huskies. Hamrick with the keeper.
He bowls over one guy.
He did.
He gonna have to stop that because he's gonna be playing some people. He's gonna have to stop that.
Right. Ooh, his head got rocked back. Look at his jaw.
He just kept moving.
He ran
close
over
that
him,
up.
but he felt it.
Yeah.
That's one of those. I won, but I'm gonna go back to the sideline talking like this to myself. Yeah.
Good job, boys.
we were playing Blacksburg, and they threw this screen pass, and all I remember was lights out. Me and this dude hit each other on hard as we could. I got picked up off the ground. Everybody tapped me on the head, said, "What a hit, awesome! You did great." Just pumped me up, and I'm like, man, I thought I got smoked. I was laying on that ground thinking I got drilled, and they pulled me up and gave me the high fives. I was like, yeah. I was just the fellas.
Help me to the sideline. Help me there. Help me to the
That was a big
sideline,
old boy.
boys.
Oh my God! I thought he got me, and everybody said I did good. So, but on the video, I did. I looked like I got him. I was like, that is not what it felt like, boys.
I can't feel my feelings right now, but thanks, guys.
It was. I can't remember who Chris was playing, but it was a couple of years ago. The guy came up, made the tackle, and both guys dropped like they hit, pow, and they both guys dropped. You could tell both of them was like knocked out for a second, and then they got up. I was like, dang, that's a hit.
So we got homecoming queen at East Rutherford here. I think
And they're awarding the rings to the state champion baseball team last year.
State championship. Okay. I was wondering what the rings.
New York City stuff about the Yankees.
Number 17.
Blame it, Dennis.
Oh my!
Crest taking a lead. It's 42-7. With a minute left to go in the half. What happened? We just went away for like 3 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Pick six.
Boop. Right up.
Right in our living room. Might be the play of the night right there, boys.
Good hands.
Good hands.
Yep.
Good chest.
Good job all around by the Chargers. All right.
Not good hands, but way to stay with the ball.
We got a couple other games to check on. Let's see what's going on in.
It never came off of him. Been good hands that stuck to it.
Let's check on Cherryville tonight. How about the Ironmen hosting the Warriors? They're up 21-7. Our last check. Now that might be different. Chris is already up 42 to something right now. We'll get those.
What the world?
We'll get that checked on here in a minute. Yeah, that got wild real quick. Let's see. Let's go here. Here we go. All right. Cherryville with the coin toss there. All right. Ironmen. Fumble for the Ironmen, recovered by the Warriors in the backfield. Oh, exchange. Somebody's got to decide what to do. Warriors with the ball. How about another fumble from the quarterback off his chest for East Gaston, but they keep it. I don't know how that happened.
That was part of the play.
Just like Coach drew it up.
Man, I wonder if it was handed off or caught by that guy.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened. We'll have to ask Dewan.
Like,
Off his
that
chest.
I look like the quarterback kept it and went around the end.
Who? Hold on. Quarterback's 5.
Say, hit that quarterback.
The quarterback is 7. There we go.
Yeah.
And who has the ball?
How does the ball get all the way over there?
7 kept it. Will's
Yeah,
right.
7.
I thought he ended up giving it to 5 across that right there. I thought 5 was the quarterback. No, Will's right. That's
Okay.
Logan Furr
Okay.
of East Gaston, or Simone put North Gaston. That's East. All right, Simone, I got you. Upside down.
Here's our outer space.
Let's see if I got him.
I
There we
didn't
go.
know they were playing out of space tonight.
No, they're playing on the south side of the world, right, Kevin?
Yeah, this is the South Pole.
This is South Pole right there.
Jackson Hefner scores to tie the game at 7-7.
All of our flat earthers.
Was he trying to run to the sideline?
Did you see he like pauses?
I got to turn
I
go
got
that way.
He had to get his turn signal on.
He wasn't going to the concession stand.
Well, when you're playing upside down like that, it's hard to keep your balance.
I get it. I get it. Oof. He's supposed to ran through that one.
This is a pick from the Ironman.
46.
He supposed to ran through that. I think he just fell down. He thought he was going to get hit worse than he actually
We got another
did.
upside down Jackson Hebner touchdown. We'll try this one. This is on the direct snap. Hebner's going to keep it. Looked like he was down before the goal line, but I'm not going to do it. What do you think, Will?
I think that knee was down right there.
It was close. Give him
It
the
was
benefit-
close.
Throw the
we'll give him
challenge
the benefit-
flag.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. How about that?
Oh, me.
All right. Fumble for North Gaston, East Gaston, recovered by the Ironman.
Oh, that's a face mask.
Direct smack to Jackson.
Jackson
looks like.
Hebner with his third.
That's a face mask right there.
Yeah, it is. Ironman halftime 21-7. Now, let's go to
He pulled that screen back up, and then I was like looking at myself like this.
we're going out to Ricky Oakes, who's got our coverage of Kramer and West Lincoln tonight. So let's go out to there. So Kramer and West Lincoln tonight. This is a fumble. West Lincoln recovers.
Very short fumble.
Pass on fourth down, picked off by Stuart Kramer. That terrible score, folks, 21-7 right now. This made it 14-0, Kramer. Got the tight
Right
end.
on the point.
down
Yeah,
the
it's
seam.
split, yeah.
I mean, just right down the
Play
middle.
action tight end seam. Let's see if this was the other score. Now we got another upside down one. This is a pick from West Lincoln.
Was it there
Oh,
on
there's a
offense?
pass.
That's a pass.
That's offense.
First down.
It's offensive pass interference on West Lincoln.
He's just catching it. He's keeping his balance. He's all right.
He puts off his back.
He's fine. A little tackle. He's fine. He's fine. He's a little tackle. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Stay there. Stay there.
I used to play intramurals with. I think they teach that at West because every dude I ever played at West pushed off in intramurals. Every football that came, you'd see it every time. I swear, I was like, I know y'all are tossing.
Stay there. Stay there.
I know y'all are. All right, so we got Ricky, Simone. Let's go over to Bessemer City. Let's see if Grace has got us tonight. Let's see if we got Gracie. We do have scores at Highland Tech or for Bessemer right now. I got 6-0, the latest one thing. 3-point conversion good for Highland Tech. So maybe 6-3. I'm gonna check.
3-point conversion.
That's what. Well, we've got a young lady covering it, Will. So. $68 for Highland Tech scores. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened on that.
All right.
That great big
He
old
just gets a
fella.
direct snap, it looks like.
We don't know, but 68 just scored. He's got the ball.
Yeah.
Did they put him as an eligible back and then just snap it to him?
Let's see.
We can't tell.
Well, it's
Go
like
back to the first
the
one.
filming starts after the start of the play. It
Right.
looks like he already has the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
They snapped it to him.
Either way, 68 with a rumble and a stumble. How about Highland with a kick? I don't know the scores. I'm going to have to text Gracie, see what she's got on this one. Let's check her other ones, see if she's got something. That's the Burns. That's the only thing she's posted. So right now, all I can tell you is it may be 9-0. I'll get back on that.
That might have been the extra point. Or well,
That
that
was the other side of the field.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, I got one more report. Let's go out to. Yeah. You and Will are not.
Did you say it was a 3-point conversion?
At all? That's what Gracie typed. Yes. And she did. They converted a 3-point play. So I'm gonna give y'all Gracie's. I'm gonna give y'all Gracie's number. Y'all text her. Y'all correct her. Poor girl. Boys in here laughing.
Doing her best
for the 3-point conversion. And she might be right. It might be a 3-point field goal. They converted. How about Kings Mountain and Ashbrook? This is Mountaineers going up 7-0 on the Greenway.
What is 60 doing right here? He just like smacks somebody in the back in his back. What?
This made it 7-7. Green Wave and Mountaineers from 3 or 4 yards out. Turnover for the Mountaineers. See what happens on this. Whoop.
Oh,
man. A little bit of everything.
We'll put some bacon grease on that ball.
Bad snap. Ball hit the running back in the
Like
face.
he was trying to rebound.
Ashbrook takes a 14-7 lead over the Mountaineers in this play. Loud on me. And then Green Wave field goal to make it 17-7, 5:18 till the half on this one.
Ain't there too many on one side? They think I have certain. That might be just professional.
I do not know on field goal. I do not know that official rule.
It don't matter. They got it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true too. All right, boys. We got to update some scores here in a second. Apparently, it's gotten a little wild out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
So let's check in on Crest and Huss and see what they're saying out there.
Specials in the service department.
Commercial. Let's check on Chris and Huss.
Let's see what your dad's saying.
Let's check on Brent and Jakari.
And having to just sprint outside the pocket. But
all right, we're going to check. This is Shelby and Lincoln, and we're going to leave it right here for a few minutes. We're going to try to update some scores for you folks.
Try to find Jalen Tate, but unfortunately for Shelby, Jalen Tate couldn't hold on to it. But I mean, it almost looked like it's going to be an interception right there, also. So
yeah,
I mean, good job for another turnover not happening.
You nailed that one. I can't remember a pass where Farmer stayed in the pocket and was able to make a comfortable pass. Every pass has been outside the pocket or on the run. It's 3rd and 22. He's in the pocket again. This time he does have some time, but can't find anybody. And now he's going to be flushed out. He's running to his right. Flag comes out. Farmer's going to run for about 10 yards, but it's going to be a hold. And I would assume it's going to be declined, but we'll see. So just a horrible start for the Golden Lions to start the second half. A game that they took control of there at the end of the first half, and then they have fumbled the opening kickoff on their own 1-yard line, and now they have fumbled a snap and committed a couple of penalties, and they're in danger of being either 3rd and forever, or 4th and having a punt. So if you take the yardage, it's 3rd and 32.
Maybe.
And if you don't, it's 4th and 13.
Maybe they're trying to play the field position about a little bit, knowing it's 3rd and 32, not really a high chance of you converting that first down. So they may be trying to see if they can dial some more pressure on Land Farmer and try to see if they can win the field position battle going to the second half.
Yeah, and Shelby's turnover prone when they're trying to force something too, and you saw that in the first half on 4th down when Farmer tried to just make something happen, and it was picked. So maybe they can force some chaos here. Farmer's going to throw. He's going to be sacked, and so good decision to take the penalty, and then they get a 3-yard sack on top of that, and Shelby's going to be in 4th and a mile, and Farmer's already rushed it twice for -5 yards or -8 yards here as he had to fall on a fumble snap and now gets sacked, and it's 4th and 35.
You kind of feel that Lincoln is dominating Shelby in the line of scrimmage, but I mean that's a risky call by also the Lincoln coach that hey, we could have easily had a 4th down, 4th and 13, and we got the ball back, but let's go back them up even further, and who knows, they could have converted, but didn't, and now he's going to get good field position right there.
T. Hollifield on for his first punt. It's going to be caught at the Lincoln 46 by Lincoln. He's got a seam. He almost broke that one. He gets to the Shelby 30. This is exact opposite of the first half, Jakari, where Lincoln has started both drives in Shelby territory, and Shelby's been deep in their own. And it's funny how the high school game works sometimes.
Yeah, it's just crazy how momentum can switch easily. Like we was talking about Shelby having the opportunity to win the middle late and go up by 2 scores, but right there, Shelby caught a break. Lynch could have easily, but teammate got in the way. Unfortunate things happen. But he could have easily scored on that punt return because the middle lane was open. But luckily for Shelby, they caught a break. Hopefully the defense can bend but don't break mentality.
Yep, handoff to 6. And that was Nehemiah Thompson. And he gets about 4. So 2nd and 6.
Again, just chipping away inside the red zone. 2nd and 6, good 4-yard gain to start a drive. You can't go wrong with getting 4 yards on a first down play.
He stays in the backfield. There's an H-back now. He splits out of the backfield. They're going to throw it. Shelby Rush comes in, and Lynch is going to zing it up and incomplete. And that's going to be third and about 6. There is a flag all the way on the other side of the field. It's in the spot where you might see a hold.
Shelby dialed up a blitz right there, but Lynch, being the athlete he is, gets out of the blitz and tries to throw it. But, I mean, luckily Shelby got away with a PI call because he got there earlier before the ball got there. So we're going to see what the flag is about.
Yeah, I think what we're going to say is Hopper came through and got grabbed early in the rush, and that's going to be the holding call. And then could have been an offsetting there, but they didn't call it. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be second down and 16 for the Wolves after the penalty.
6 penalty for Lincoln in the game.
Ball back to the Shelby 42. But, you know, Lincoln's been behind the sticks and have been able to pick up first downs because Lynch can scramble. And he hands off to Thompson. He's picking his way. Nice gang tackling. Kahari Corey came up from the secondary after Landon Hollifield made an initial hit. And we're going to have a 3rd and long.
It's a great job by Shelby defense, pursuing to the ball and not allowing Thompson to get positive yards, but stops him right at the line of scrimmage to set up a real 3rd and long possibility for Lincoln. As you said, they has been getting a lot of 2nd and long, 3rd and long plays, so you got to hope that Shelby can just, like, stand through it all. I mean, have a bend but don't break mentality right here because they got the ball in really good field position right here.
Yeah, this would be a big hold if Shelby can hold on here. And R.J. Lynch goes in motion, and now there goes Rashad Lynch. He's going to run, and nice job by Jaden Williams to make the tackle in the open field. Actually, that was Julius Brooks, excuse me. Great tackle by Julius Brooks.
You have to assume in this situation Lincoln goes for this on a 4th and 11.
Yeah, you're in no man's land. You can't kick a field goal, and, you know, it's not – if you punt it, I guess you could try to punt them pretty deep. That was a 5-yard run by Rashad Lynch, but that could have been a 25-yard run had Julius Brooks not gotten a hold of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the offense stays out there, it looks like. In comes.
It looks like they're bringing in more receivers, more fast guys, athletes.
Yeah, Keeson Cowens comes in, number 9. He's also in there with Dalen Adams. And it took so long to come in, the Wolves are going to have to call their first timeout. 6:38 to go. We're tied 20-20 here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back.
To the right, throws, and it's going to be caught.
That was Macobson.
Let's see if they're going to get
Wasn't
it
it?
to
Or
him.
was that Proctor?
It was Macobson. If they got the referees talking here. They're about to huddle up. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're saying it was not a catch.
Oh, we got
it's going to be holding
on the Ironman. That's
it's
their
gonna-
first Pete Fishbox penalty of the second half.
That would nullify the catch anyway, so they mark it back. Ironman just on the 49, positive 49-yard line.
Yes, sir.
In the middle of the field.
2nd and 19 for the Ironman. Jaden Adams set to take the snap. Looks to the sideline. Takes the snap. Hands off to Hefner. Had a little bit of room, but is brought down by number 52, Zane Dodd. Pretty good tackle there.
Yes, it was. Dodd, the senior, 5'11", 195 pounds. Good sign of sportsmanship. He helped Jackson up to his feet after the play was over.
3rd and 16, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jackson set to take the snap, getting the play from the coach once again from the sideline. Now's ready. Ball's high, sprints to the left. Looking, and he's going to be brought down for a big sack there. It's going to be a big loss for the Ironman.
He was trying to get his shoulders turned and set his feet, and his feet came right out from under him, and East Gaston was all over it. So it's 4th and a long ways
Yes, sir.
So this is going to bring in the punting team.
Yep.
And Jaden goes back into punt formation.
3:33 left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Cherville 21, East Gaston 7. 4th and 23 as the Ironmen look to punt with one of the speedsters back. Oh, high snap, but Adams does get it off. And it's going to go out at about the 32-yard line where East Gaston's set to take over.
Yeah, the ball was snapped high, and I think he felt like he had to rush, and he kind of shanked it. And so it was about a 30-yard punt.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. East Gaston 32-yard line.
3:15 left in the third quarter. East Gaston lines up. 2 wide receivers to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. Hands off to number 4. And he's going to push the pile a little bit for about a 4 to 5 yard gain.
He found a little wiggle room there on the right side and got through it. And good way to start off your downs with a 5-yard gain.
Yep. 2nd and 6 for East Gaston.
Yes.
Our receivers out to the left once again. 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Hands off. Spritz to the left. Cuts back up the middle a little bit. Number 5, Chris Levy. And that's going to be a Medical Center Pharmacy first down for East Gaston.
Tay Dalton on the tackle. Again, Dalton playing free safety. Read the run to the left, came up, made a good tackle. But it is a first down for East Gaston.
Yes, sir. East Gaston lines up. 2:18 left in the third quarter. Takes the snap, looking to pass this time. Under pressure from the Ironman. He escapes and throws it out of bounds, but there is no receiver over there.
Yeah, there wasn't.
But he was out of the pocket, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Coach Bowman wasn't really getting on the officials or questioning officials on that. So it brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, yes, sir. Warriors line up. This time sprint out. I got number 5. Levy spread out to the right. Hands it off to number 4. Up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he runs over a Cherville defender. And that's going to be another Medical Center Pharmacy first down for East Gaston.
Chambers with a nice run again. Up the middle. Again, just a freshman. According to our roster. That's a nice gain.
Yeah, for him being a freshman, he's going to be. Yeah, I expect him to be good for the next few years.
Yeah, he can play.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands off
to Chambers again.
Yes, sir, and he pushes the pile. I think it's going to be a little short of.
All kinds of run room to the corner, and he's going to beat Derek Key. Diving to the pylon for the touchdown is J.J. Mayfield. Lincoln back on top, 26-20.
Coach Wilbanks is livid right now. He feel like it should have been a hold call when J.J. Mayfield was going to try to go up the middle in the heavy formation to get his head down and get yards, but he bounced it outside, and he felt like the left tackle held Hollifield a little bit, but it's a huge break by Lincoln to get out of that to go up 26-20 with the PAT pending.
Mayfield's a weapon. He's got 3 touchdown runs. He's only carried it 7 times. 3 of them are touchdowns. Now Trejo on for the Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown. And it's not the best snap or hold, but he gets the kick up and he makes it. So Lincoln back on top by a touchdown and an extra point. They lead 27-20 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Back after this.
There's nothing like free service. Now that's hard to believe, unless you get free service from Shelby Heating and Air. Now for a limited time, get free service on same-day repairs, $200 or more from Shelby Heating and Air. Call for details at 704-487-7877.
All right, welcome back to the Red Zone Radio. Update some scores for you guys. Some of you folks making your comments, y'all just kiss my butt. You know, I'll just go ahead and say it. If you're complaining about something, turn off the channel. Slimeball, nice name. You can turn off the channel, and who cares what you say? I'll go ahead and say that. Don't care. Buy a ticket. All right. He didn't like we were showing highlights, Will. He wanted to see the score, so I just told him he could deal with it. This thing, you try to let comments go so people can say something good, but nobody ever says anything good. We'll try to. Just turn people off. You can't make people happy. Can't never make people happy. Oh, I got Will going on right there. All right.
24-7.
I was thinking something else when he said that.
Are you serious?
Ashbrook takes 24-7
going
lead.
on?
Lincoln is now up 27-20 on the Shelby Golden Lions. All right, again, just keep it nice and happy, and we won't block y'all. All right, we're gonna send it out to the field. Just saying.
Give us respect.
I really could care that much less is how it is at some point.
Kevin,
you know.
I remember one night when somebody was doing that with Lewis.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and Lewis said, "Just turn it off."
I know, right? I'm sure he did. Not surprised. You know, you can't make people happy no matter what, can you? Okay. All right, we'll be back. I'm going to send it out to Shelby right now. Catch up with them with Brent and Jeff.
That's not Brent. Brent
Jakari.
Williams makes one cut, and they're trying to strip it. He's going to be tackled right at the first down marker. Let's see the mark.
And that play, that was one of those instances where Farmer finally had a clean pocket, but it was nothing downfield, but he took the underneath route to J.J. Williams, and they gave him the first down. So, I mean, good job right there by Farmer finding his teammate for the first down, and let's keep this drive going because Shelby needs it. I think at this point, man, they need to score because Lincoln's offense is on fire right now.
They need an answer here, and there's a handoff. Hard run between the tackles, gets another 3 or 4. And couldn't tell if that was Brooks or Tate, so I'll tell you once they get up. That was Jalen Tate.
Tate's going to need a long ice bath out of this game. As many carries he's getting and much contact he's taking in between the tackles. I mean, he's really been effective, and it's what's really just keeping the Shelby offense going and afloat, really.
He's having one of those games. He's carried it 18 times. He doesn't have a single run of double digits. Everything's been between 1 and 8. But he's gotten positive every time. Hasn't had a lost yardage pass. Now a pass play complete, Collins, but he catches it and tries to make a move to get the first down, and actually goes from having a first down to not getting the first down.
Yeah, right there. Man Collins finds a soft spot in the zone, sits down. He tried to, as a coach, you like to tell your players, go north to south, go up the field instead of going east to west, side to side, and that's what Man did. Went side to side, could have put his head down and got a first down, but again, I think you kind of take that to a body because of how small he is.
Yep.
And that's no knock on Man Collins at all.
Just a 4-yard catch, 3rd and 2. Shelby's going to throw it on 3rd and 2, and they're going to go over the middle. It's complete. Roseboro, first down, inside the 35, down to about the 31. Roseboro's first catch. The big guy finally gets on the score sheet.
Absolutely. He had a huge game last week. 5 catches for 134 yards. And 1 touchdown. 47 came off the first drive, but first catch in this game is a big one.
Throw to Roseboro. He bobbles it, catches it, 30, 25, and down to about the 21. That's going to be right at the sticks.
Good job by Roseboro to haul in the catch after he bobbled it a little bit. Well, guess what? Gets positive yards for Shelby and continues to move the chains for Shelby.
So 10 yards, and he gets another first down. That's a gutter guard of Kings Mountain first down. That's 2 in a row, both on receptions by Lorenzo Roseboro. Ball at the 21-yard line of Lincoln, and there goes Tate for a couple, and he's carrying guys.
Another 2-yard gain inside the tackles. I mean, that's the type of back Tate is. He's not a home run hitting back. So I mean, those positive yards and him putting his head down is stuff that you can live with as an offensive coordinator with a power back like Jalen Tate.
2nd down and 8. 3 receivers to the right, and Farmer's going to throw. He's going to pump fake, and then Collins didn't expect it, and then he threw it to Collins, and Collins didn't see it coming, and it goes through his hands for the incomplete pass.
On that play right there, they tried to run a fake screen and go, but nothing was downfield. Lincoln's defensive backs has done a great job.
Yep.
Not allowing things to get downfield, but again, man wasn't expecting the ball right there, and results in a 3rd down.
All right, big play here, 3rd and 8. Ball at the 19 of Lincolnton. Farmer's going to throw it. He's going to step up in the pocket, and now he's going to bounce out. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it away. And now it's going to be 4th and 8.
Smart decision by Farmer there just to throw it away. Wasn't nothing there. Wasn't trying to be so much of a hero, but I would love to see Shelby receivers become better during scramble situations. Instead of if a quarterback is running towards you, instead of you trying to run to the back of the end zone, guys need to go back towards him to make it easier on him. But, I mean, I like that decision and not forcing it to get a turnover. But, I mean, you assume Shelby has to go for it.
Yeah, no doubt. Offense stays in. 12 on the play clock. Can they get the play off without having to burn a timeout is the question. Down to 6. Down to 5. And the play's off. Farmer to throw. He's looking deep. He's got a man out of the backfield. It's Tate at the 10, 5, down to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Shelby, nice check down.
What a catch by Jalen Tate. 4th down, Land Farmer finds Jalen Tate on a wheel route. No one covered him, but that's a great job by Jalen Tate to catch the ball and puts him on the 2-yard line, which we know is coming next, the heavy formation, to try to tie this game up.
First catch by Tate tonight. It's 17 yards. It's one of the biggest plays for the goal lines tonight.
Jalen Tate has had a really great game.
He really has, and he's in there in the big package. 1st and goal at the 2. He's going to run right behind Dominique Woody, but from the outside, defensive end makes a good play. He's still not down, but I guess the whistle blew, and they say he got no gain. Well, it depends on who wins the mark. Near side says 2-yard line, far side says 1-yard line, and 2-yard line wins, no gain. And what happened there is he just didn't get in there fast enough, and that's the first time the outside guy's gotten in there and hit him from behind.
I mean, he was kind of a little hesitant on there going into the tackles. He tried to bounce it out, but he saw it wasn't nothing bounced out. Then he tried to go back, and it was kind of a hesitant situation for him, but I mean, they're going to try to run it again, see if they can get him in the end zone.
2nd and goal, ball at the 2. Tate's going to run left, and this time into the end zone untouched. That's a 2-yard numbers tax a bookkeeping touchdown, and it's 27-26 Lincoln as this game continues to go back and forth.
I know we're giving Jalen Tate so much credit and props for the stuff he's doing inside the tackles and how he's putting his head forward and getting positive yards, but this Shelby offensive line, when it comes to their run offense and the heavy package formation, they're putting their head down on all fours and getting low as you can, because in a situation like that, that's what you have to do. The lowest man wins, and that's what they're doing.
Hojo Power Sports point after is good by Grenier, and we're tied again, 27-all on your No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Back after this for a Jam & Jay's Pizza Kickoff.
Planning a funeral service can be a very difficult process for families who have just lost a loved one. Celebrating life.
Offensively this half, they just can't put anything offensively together that gets them on the board. I mean, the block punt is not on the offense.
The block punt obviously lining up huge. Both teams are just, well, Stuart Kramer is a little bit more content now just to run it, work more clock. West Lincoln's trying to run it and score, but there's nothing going against this Stuart Kramer defense.
They have tried a couple passes this half to no avail, just the one. Handoff. Good play by Colton Clark. He comes flying in from his defensive end position and knocks down Fortenberry in the backfield. Again, another thing, Fortenberry was getting some good runs on that before. West Lincoln's figured that out. Clark comes flying in and drops him for no gain.
I think it's almost like they got nothing to lose. Let's go ahead and just start sending people.
Maybe the ball will come out. Three and one wide receiver wise. Phillips rolls, throws, gets it over the top of the defender, but it hit Hawkins right in the hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I don't know if Colton Clark tipped it or not, but it must have been enough just to distract. But, yeah, Hawkins right in the breadbasket. Would have easily had the first down and more, but now it's like they're going to punt.
Yeah, if I'm a defensive back, I don't want to see Hawkins coming at me with a football.
No, you better get him before he gets going. Like Travis Henry, yeah. If you get them before they start, you're okay. But they get up to speed, well, that's going to be freight train.
Harms to kick. Stratford back. High punt. Going towards the far side of the field. A West Lincoln bounce and goes out of bounds. So they got about 3 yards backspin on that one. And so it goes out of bounds, and we're down to 6 minutes to play. All it's been in this half for Stuart Kramer is punt, punt, punt.
Yeah, the one touchdown was, of course, again on the block kick. Getting some scores, zapping into my phone here. I've got Lincolnton and Shelby tied at 27 at the end of the third quarter.
Good ball game there. Down to 6:07 to play. Avery keeps it. Pitch. It's behind Stratford. Stratford falls on it, but we've seen that a couple of times. Or is that Blevins? Nope.
Yeah, Worcester came in for Stuart Kramer again and just took out Gus Avery. Might have forced that little pitch a little quicker than he wanted to.
No gain, second down.
But was able to be recovered by the Rebels.
Another play for no gain, or a very short one, maybe one. 2nd and 9. Pile just kind of moves forward a bit. One of the few times we've seen the whole pile kind of move in favor of West Lincoln. I think it was Ponder on that one. On Carpenter?
About 7 yards.
He just throwing me off.
Dug out to throw it, and then the white hat said that he thought there was a guy close enough not to call it.
Because you have to get outside the pocket and you have to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't think Coach Wilbanks thought he got the ball back to the line of scrimmage right there. And
yeah, he definitely didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, it was 7 or 8 yards shy of getting it to the line of scrimmage.
Coach Wilbanks is so livid on the opposite sideline.
Yeah, and the white hat had the flag out to throw it. There was a receiver coming back, like you mentioned a minute ago, but he was, the ball didn't get anywhere near him, but he was in the vicinity, and that's what they said. So it's 4th and 8.
Interesting decision right now. Maybe they're trying to draw Shelby off sides, but they got the offense out on the field like they're trying to go for it. Also have to look at the negatives. If they don't successfully get this, Shelby has great field position trying to go score.
And they did run the play in their false start. So what was going to be a 4th and 8, and they were going to run the play. Jakari is going to be 4th and 13, and now maybe you rethink things. Or it could be a game where they just say, hey, neither team can stop the other one. So
also the punt situation for Lincolnton really hasn't been that great. So are we really losing anything at this point? But
wow, 4th and 13 from your own 32, and now the punter is in. and they're going to do a quick kick. And actually his best punt. There's nobody back for Shelby. This, if it takes a Lincoln bounce, which it takes a minor one, is going to roll dead at the 27. And so, luckily, there was some extracurricular activity, but the teammates came and rescued the situation.
Absolutely.
And you don't want to get an unsportsmanlike after you just force a punt. I can tell you that. So, Shelby will take over. Score tied at 27 all at their own 27. I don't know. Heavy dose of Jalen Tate, or are we going to see the air raid?
I think you got to go with keeps working. I mean, Lincoln's loading the box right now.
Yep, handoff to Tate, and he ducks under and gets about 3.
First and 10, get 3 yards. You have to like that if you coach Emory, and it kind of opens up your playbook a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, the fans look and go, only 3 yards, but 3 yards a couple more times and you're in business, right?
I mean, also you got to look at Jalen Tate's skill set. That's just the type of player he is.
Yeah. Second down 7, ball at the 30. 3 receivers right, ball left hash. And slot receiver move, no call, and they throw it. It's complete to Tate out of the backfield. He's got the first down out to about the 39, maybe the 40. Second catch for Tate this half.
Both coaches are very livid at the referees in the second half, but that's really a good job by Jalen Tate. Throw him a swing pass out to the outside. Really wasn't a lot of perimeter blocking, but just a good job of him getting the first down and just putting his head down and doing whatever he can do to get his team in a better field position.
Go to guard, first down, and now movement. Flags come out. Penalty on Shelby. It'll be first and 15. That'll take it back to the 34-yard line. And that's a Shelby hitting an air 5-yarder against the Golden Lions. Yeah, that previous play, it almost looked like the slot receiver started forward.
Yeah.
Didn't call it, and then Shelby gets the first down pass.
You don't need to be there.
This time they call the penalty. It's first and 15. Clock's running, 10:37 to go.
Mayfield coming out of the blitz.
And a flag comes out from the back judge. And he's calling a false start on Shelby again.
So once you see a drive, you go 3 yard Jalen Tate run, and then a 7-8 yard catch by Jalen Tate, and all that just goes right back from the get-go. You're probably starting right where you started to drive at and getting behind the sticks for Shelby. It's not a good drive so far.
Yeah, on the bad Shelby tonight, they've been their own worst enemy with penalties and turnovers. The good Shelby's been really good. And pass over the middle, complete to J.J. Williams. So he gets both of the 5-yard penalties back plus a couple more. And the good news, it was still first down.
Yeah.
Jakari, it was first and 20. So it's going to be about 2nd and 9 maybe. Second and
7.
7, yeah.
I mean, that's a good job by J.J. Williams. Now you have a 2nd and manageable. You was first and 20, now you're 2nd and 7. I think that's a great place to be in if you're an offensive coordinator, even as a team, because when you thought the drive was going backwards, now, hey, we back where we back at the get-go, the original, and now we got to go. We got to keep going.
You basically got a 3-yard run by Tate on first down. 2nd and 7. And Lincoln showing blitz, and here it comes. Farmer's going to step through it, and he's got room to run. He's at the 45, 50, and to the 45 of Lincolnton. It's a 13-yard run. What I like is when he's decided to run is he hasn't hesitated. He's just taken off and gotten the yardage.
I mean, I know as a coach you was kind of a little hesitant on Lamb Farmer not running out of the sideline. He's taking contact, but for Lincoln, they drew up a corner blitz right there in the boundary. That's the type of corner blitz you want to do by number 2, Shad Lomberger. But I mean, that's a great job by Lennon to miss the tackle.
Now Tate gets his 3 yards, maybe 4 this time.
Tate, number 21 was the ball carrier.
So it'll be 2nd and about 6.
I think Lamb Farmer has done a really good job at when they do dial up blitzes at him. He's done a great job at making guys miss in the backfield, being kind of a backfield creator, something he's really not known for.
Yeah.
And he usually have a clean pocket, but he's done a great job of being a backfield creator, stepping up in the pocket, making guys miss, and he's getting outside the pocket and picking up yards and putting his team in better field position.
Yeah, he's had 2 pickup now, first down pickups when they brought the heat that have been really big plays. One in the first half and now that one. The official called a timeout there for something. I'm not sure what he told the coaching staff from Lincolnton, but now he started the clock back. 8:41 and running. Second down 6 at the Lincolnton 41. We're tied at 27 on your No Malarkey scoreboard. And
another false start.
Going to call another third one on this drive. And now we're going to be back to 2nd and 11. And Shelby's got to figure out what are they doing to keep false starting.
Pre-snap penalties are getting to Shelby in this drive, and I don't know if you have to look at the ball. That's what you're taught to do. Instead of just waiting on the clap or waiting on him to say go, you have to look at the ball and see if the ball moves. I mean, that's what we taught is playing Little League. Don't move until the ball moving. Shelby's not really doing a good job at that right now.
Yep, 2nd and 11. And they're going to throw. Farmer flushed out of the pocket to his left, and he's going to get out of that. And he's going to get almost back to the line of scrimmage. There's a Lincoln player down in the backfield. That's Cash, but he's now getting up. And it's going to be a loss of maybe a yard, and that's it.
Could have been worse.
I was going to say the same thing. Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. I mean, could have been 3rd and 18. Now it's still 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12.
7:44, clock still running, but it's 3rd and 12 for the goal lines now. Not too comfortable of a position.
I'd assume they dial up another blitz going at Farmer.
Yeah, 4-man front. Let's see if one of those linebackers creeps up. But they are going to rush 4. Now they're going to bring a 5th guy late, and they're going to throw right where he was to Tate, wide open. And Tate's all the way down to the 6-yard line. First down, Shelby.
Tate has been so effective in the run game that they're forgetting about him in the pass game. On that 4th and 10, going into Shelby Drive to get 27, Jalen Tate caught a wheel route, the same route he did, just creeping up the sideline. No one accounts for him, and he gets the first down, and this is what he does on the 25-yard line. Lincolnton's 25-yard line trying to go in and score, so good job by Jalen Tate being effective in the pass game as well.
Another 21-yard reception out of the backfield. This time he runs and gets 1. But how about Tate? He's got 3 catches for 47 yards in the second half.
All big catches.
Yep. And now he runs for a yard. The good news for the goal lines, clock's running. They have the ball. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 25 of Lincolnton. Not quite what I would consider Grenier range. So you got to get, and I'm thinking Shelby's thinking touchdown anyway with the explosiveness of that Lincoln offense. Farmer drops back, gets late pressure. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got a man wide open and overshoots the receiver.
I really like that play call by Coach Emery. He runs a deep crosser route, and honestly, when you have that man coverage, you're trying to get a natural rub set by one of them, and Land Farmer just overshoots J.J. Williams by a tad bit. And if he would have caught that, man, that's huge.
Yeah, well, you can't get any more wide open than he was, and I think Farmer threw it early because he saw it, and he just let him a tad too much. Not a bad looking pass, just out of the reach. It's going to be 3rd and 9 from the Lincoln 25. 4 down territory for sure. 2 plays to get 9. Here comes the heat. Mayfield from the outside. Tate picks it up. They throw it. Diving catch on the sideline made. Oh, man, Collins. It's called incomplete. Flag in the Shelby backfield. That's in the area of holding or roughing the passer.
Farmer is limping a little bit. I wonder if Lincoln coaches are taking effect in that, which is dialing up more pressure.
Holding is the call. Declined. They're going to go 4th and 9, Shelby.
Would you accept that and push them back to be 3rd and 18?
Yeah, I would think about it. Plus, if they don't get it, you got better field position than you do now. But looks like they're going to take their chances. 4th down and 9 is going to be the play.
You have to be aggressive right here. I like this call by Coach Emery.
Ball's at the 25 of Lincoln, left hash. 4 receiver set. They're going to throw. Pressure's coming. Farmer's going to roll to his left, and he's going to be sacked. Tackled out of bounds for a loss of a couple, 3 or 4 yards, and Lincoln will take over with 6:12 to go. We're tied at 27 apiece. That was just a nice play. There was just, Farmers had just not been able to do anything in the pocket. Everything he's done tonight is either a quick pass or he's been flushed out because he hasn't gotten the guy open early.
I think Lincolnton DBs need more credit than what they're doing. They're taking away Shelby's deep ball, which is a huge part of this offense with the playmakers that they have. And Lincolnton DBs is doing a great job.
All right, welcome back to the Red Zone Radio, folks. We're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to show you how to get to that Shelby game. If you're watching online, we got to take a break here and end the show at 9:45. We're going to come back at 11 live. We're going to come back at 11 live. But if you want to get to the Shelby game on the internet, I'm going to show you folks how to do it. If you go to ktcbroadcasting.com, type that in. Here you are on our website. Yep, let me get that settled for you so I can shrink that up for you. Here we go. If you'll go to ktcbroadcasting.com, folks, at the top, you'll come to the homepage. This is what it looks like. If you'll scroll down here, all you got to do is listen to the game, click on WHS. It'll take you to that page. You click play right there. Easy as can be. And there you can listen to it. Dad got us the 29-7 score. I don't know if you guys heard that one. But funny, we just been talking about that there. Or you can scroll down, guys, and click on where it says Shelby and Lincoln in there and click on it there. But WHS page, hit play, either one of those, and you can listen to the end of that game. We're going to give you the rest of the scores for tonight's what we have so far, though. Here on KTC Broadcasting on the Red Zone channel, we'll have more highlights and more coming up in the post-game show. But I'm going to let the guys here go through the some of the final scores. Reds are active, and Blacks are final scores on the screen for you folks watching at home. So I'm going to turn it over to these guys and let them handle the scores.
All righty, taking a look at the scores, what we've got. Again, the scores that are black are final. Scores that are red currently ongoing. On the left side, we have two final scores right now. Both of those 57-7. East Rutherford Cavaliers defeat Chase 57-7, and Mountain Heritage over Avery 57-7. The rest of these are still ongoing, or we have not confirmed that they are final. The game of the night is living up to the pregame billing. Shelby and Lincolnton tied at 27. You can tune into that. Brent Pasco and Jakari Shell broadcasting that game right now. Cherryville leads East Gaston 21-14. It's homecoming at Rudisville Stadium for the Ironmen. See if they can hold on for the win. Crest up big on Hunter Huss 55-7. Kramer shutting out West Lincoln 21-0. Correction, Crest leads Hunter Huss 62-7. Yes, boom. Dennis, I will make sure that score's updated. Ashbrook leads Kings Mountain 29-7. Polk County leads Madison 15-6. Hendersonville blanking Charles D. Owen 21-0. McDowell leads Alexander Central 14-10. Watauga shutting out South Caldwell 56-0. We have not gotten an update on this game in a while. The last update we had was around the second quarter. Freedom and St. Stephen's tied at 14.
All right. We go over to Highland Tech.
Hey, Dennis, Crest is still leading 62-7.
You mean they didn't score since?
No, sir. Go ahead.
I just trying to keep you up to date.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it, Chip. It's like that putt that you made. It's going in. Oh, it went in. There you go. That's not my play. No comment. No comment.
That's not my play.
It broke to the right. All right, we got Highland Tech 16, Bessemer City 12. Could it be the upset of the night? Upset of the night.
I would definitely say that would be.
All right, you got. Let's see, what is that? Union County Cardinals, and they are playing the Mountain Island Raptors, and Mountain Island is up 28-21. South Point was a little hurt last week, and they took it out tonight on North Gaston, and the final score is 53-0. And they wish that they had half of them last week. Forest Tigers 0, East Lincoln 30. It was Bandy's 40, North Lincoln 23. And a final, Lincoln Charter 7 and Community School of Davidson 49. We've got another final for you here. We've got
matching scores again this week.
Yep, North Iredale 7, Mooresville 49. This is not a final yet, but Statesville 7, Davie County 22. Statesville surprised me this year, Will. That's
a little bit off this year.
Unlike the Greyhounds. We've got Lake Norman Charter in a final over South Iredale, 38-12. We've got North Buncombe Blackhawks losing to the Roberson Rams, 42-0. The Asheville Cougars losing to the AC Reynolds Rockets, 26-7. And where's Chip Carter? Oh, there he is. Chip, congratulations. The Inca Warriors tonight dominated
Whoa,
the
whoa,
Inca.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Get that right. Whoa, whoa! You said the other team. You said the Inca Warriors.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just following Will's previous mistake.
I was all the way on the other side, so that's not mine.
The Irwin Warriors, Chip's alma mater, won a game tonight over the Inca Jets and doubled the score on them, 28-14. Congratulations!
That's
to
the
Chip
battle of what?
and the Warriors.
That's the Battle of Patton Avenue. That's the artery into the West Buncombe County, the main
So,
artery.
Is it the Tasty Free you can go to?
Everybody now, Irwin has the bragging rights at the Tasty Freeze for the next year.
Okay.
There's an updated score, Dennis. Your second game from the top. I just updated. It's a final.
Okay, we got a final on the Mountain Island Charter Raptors and the Union County Cardinals.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
What a burn, Brady.
Ooh, close one.
That's a close one.
Mountain Island 28.
I like those games.
Union County 27.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
All right, Will.
All right. Right now, the red are not final. The black are final. RS Central is leading East Burke 27-8. North Rowan have defeated Thomas Jefferson 58-0. West Caldwell is leading Patton 36-20. High Brighton is leading Drone 56-20. You can put that one in black already. Hickory is a final. Hickory beats West Iredale 52-8. Newton Conover is beating Bunker Hill 35-20. Bunker Hill's made a little run, 35-22. This game is final. Carver 49, Langtree 7. Christ the King 14, Lake Norman 7. That game is final. Look at Bunny Cone. Albemarle 41, Bunny Cone 14. They didn't get blanked this week. South Stanley 40, North Stanley 0. Eastwick is leading Allegheny 35-3. And the Elkin Bucking Elks is that final?
Yes, sir.
Have fallen. North Wilkes defeats Elkin 52 to 14. We want to give them all their scores.
Got an update on Newton Conover extending their lead 49-22 on Bunker Hill.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then they're walking away. It was looking like Bunker Hill was making a little run back there for a second, but now.
We do it. This is the final. Will you call it? You did call it.
Yeah, that.
High Brighton defeats Strong 56-0.
And in breaking news, Irwin is still beating Inca.
Surprised West Lincoln's not putting any points up on the board. That's surprising to me. Not necessarily that. I'm not necessarily saying that they should be winning that game. I'm just surprised that they haven't scored against Kramer. Of course, Kramer's had a stout defense all year. Chris Coggo put some more points on the board as East Burke Cavaliers. They still trail RS Central 27-14.
Sounds like Shelby's made a big play there. Sounds like they on the 47. 47.
As we look at these scores, we'll continue to look for updates. Any thoughts you guys have just on the current
I'm with Dennis on Highland Tech and winning that ball game right now in the lead. That will be the upset of the week if they finish that game off.
Yeah. What is their record, Will? Do you know offhand?
I think they're winless right now. I think
That's
this
what I
will
was
be their
thinking.
first win.
If they can hang on, this will be their first win.
Which would be big because they are 1A and Bessemer City is 1A. So that helps their seating in the 1A playoffs.
They might make the playoffs and Bessemer wouldn't. Ooh.
That's big time.
That'll get you fired.
Wake up, America. I think the score is still the same, but Shelby has moved into Lincolnton territory.
Shelby driving right now.
Yeah, they in commercial. Oh, they just came out. They just came out.
We got 5, and that'll be a fresh set of downs. That's a gutter guard of Kings Mountain, first down.
3:30. In the second half, and I think Shelby's kind of aware of that, and hopefully they can just keep it on the ground and play keep away a little bit.
And there goes Tate off a right tackle, maybe a yard. That's it.
Also got to take into account Lincolnton has 0 timeouts to stop the clock, so Shelby's across midfield. Shelby has all the momentum.
Yep. What I didn't like a minute ago was Shelby threw the 8-yard pass. There's an injury timeout. Let's take it. We'll be back after this.
And I knew that wasn't Shelby's band.
Yeah. So okay. Let me double check. And Will and Dennis, y'all give kind of your final thoughts. I'll check with Kevin. We need to wind down here as we get ready to start for the Full Throttle Power Sports. Okay. Yeah.
Well, Chip, the best thing that I can say about this game with Shelby and Lincolnton is we knew it was going to be a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
We sort of knew what Shelby had, but they had played some competition that really had not pushed them other than the games that they had lost.
Yep.
Kings Mountain and Crest.
Yep.
We really did not know exactly who Lincolnton was, and they've been getting better every week. And so Shelby gets them this time of the season, and Lincolnton steps up and plays the way they should to be a competitor in that conference.
Yeah. All right, I think we're going to wind down here and get with Kevin. He's got any last words as we get set for the Full Throttle Power Sports of Full post-game shows. We wrap up here in the Red Zone.
Oh, to be honest, Chip, I thought y'all were already done. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Give us 5-10 minutes, maybe 10:05. We've got to get everybody organized and get our food and get everybody in the building. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. KTC Broadcast.